You already know what it is, man.
There you go. I couldn't hear you at first.
Plug this shit in. Y'all already know what it is, man. Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. My guy, you already know. It's time. It's time. It's time on a late night, on a Thursday late night. Y'all know it's got to be a special if it's on a Thursday late night. And of course, I got some phenomenal journalists in the building, of course, man, with me tonight. First and foremost, let me shout out my guy who always does these Bills podcast shows, keeps it real, keeping it real. Somebody that you definitely need to pay attention to, watch out for, and watch. By the way, watch out for and watch because he's up and ascending to all the heights that need to be reached. My guy Daryl Gilliam Jr. What's good, my G?
What's up? What's up, man? How you doing, Fire Starter? How you doing?
Man, you already know what it is around here. You already know it's high octane in this mother right now. And listen, my guy, not only did he just bring himself, but he brung the crew too. He brung the fam. He brung, his peoples here too to, embrace what we love most, which is talking sports, obviously. Uh, man, first and foremost, I think my guy Lansky is in the building. What's good, Lansky?
What's good? What's good, man?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's
sir.
good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we also got Yogi in the building too. What's good, Yogi?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's good? What's good? Now, what I need y'all to do right now, I need y'all to do this right now before we get this thing popping, before we get this thing going. I need y'all to like and share the show. I'm telling you right now, if you got 5,000 friends on your Facebook, man, you should be sharing this. 100 friends should be watching this right now, whether
Right.
it's now or later. At least 100 motherfuckers need to be coming up in this motherfucker right now because this is about to get real. This is unsolicited. We're going to be unadulterated tonight. We are going to talk the real tonight when it comes to this NFL games and everything else that may pop up in the world of sports. But I already know, by the turning of that hat, I already know what we gonna kick this show off with, which is obviously the Thursday night main event. The main event, the fight that just took place. And I'm not talking about in no boxing ring. I'm talking about on the gridiron. I'm talking about what happened in Houston tonight. I'm talking about the Houston Texans, who a lot of folks did not have winning tonight. Just came in
No, not a lot. Not a lot.
and pulled off what I thought might be an upset night
It
by
wasn't
the
an upset.
Buffalo Bills, 23-19. I gotta ask the first question, and I'm gonna leave it to everybody that's on the panel before I say anything. I'm gonna leave it to my guy Daryl first, and then let his guys go in and attack this like it needs to be attacked. What was the biggest reason for the Houston Texans winning this game tonight? I'm gonna leave that to you.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna answer your question before I do. I want to say hi to everybody that's watching from my side of the fence over here. When you go live for the wins, you gotta go live for the losses too.
My
Uh,
man.
you know what?
Hello.
I know
Hello.
what. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a combination of three things. Number one, this defense is ass. Number two, this defense is ass. And number three, this defense is ass. That's the first three reasons why we lost tonight. Now, reason 4 and 5, it don't matter what order you put them in. You got the tackles and the offensive coordinator. The tackles got their ass whooped all night long. Now, I said this earlier. If anybody watched the pregame show, I said this earlier. I said, if you get in a situation where they make you one-dimensional, you might lose because they will tee off on you. And they will continue to do it all night long. They're not going to stop. And that's exactly what happened. We were not equipped for anything they were doing on defense. Guys weren't getting open. Then it's a combination of when guys get open, ball, or he's throwing the ball in the wrong spots. Like that first interception, he had Cook on the flat, wide open. That last interception, Knox is wide open, even though it came back because of the offensive pass interference with Gabe Davis. But that's besides the point. Those reads, decisions that he's starting to make, on top of the fact that nobody is really scared of our wide receiver. So you have to gimmick an offense to score points. You got to use the running backs out of the backfield. You got to put the tight ends to block in the backfield because sometimes the middle of your line don't hold up. Then we got the injuries coming in, which injuries happen in every game. But when all of that is going on, injuries don't help. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's just we lack in certain games, in certain matchups, we lack the talent to win the game. That's what it is.
Is that end quote? Did you put an end quote to that?
Yeah.
End quote.
Mm-hmm.
Lansky, my guy, Lansky.
What's up? I've been saying this all year that we are not that talented. Defense sucked. Everything defense sucked. Offensive line sucked. Everybody had a bad game, honestly. If you want to be truthful about it.
Besides Cook.
Bad calling, bad. Cook had like two good runs though. Like that old line was getting demolished. They was getting demolished. And my thing is like, why didn't you have nobody to chip the edges? Like you didn't have a tight end like to chip one of the DMs like to help Josh get protection? Like
I think they tried. I think they tried to do that.
Like this.
It was bad. It was bad. I wanted to go help. That's how bad it was.
I don't even have nothing positive to say. Like this, yeah. Like now we have to hope that we can make the playoffs. But what we gonna do in the playoffs?
Bigger picture. Good job, Will. Go ahead, keep going.
What we gonna do? What we gonna do in the playoffs? Like
much.
Honestly, something's got to change for next season. Something's going to change. Either they all get fired or something. Something's got to change. This same formula is not working. We have undersized linebackers who are built as safeties playing linebacker. Like, explain to me how that works. And then they always get injured. Always get injured. Like, I don't know. And then what? We play Pittsburgh next week.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
What do you think Watt gonna do? Watt licking his chops right now.
Like, yo, that's not good, dude. They got whooped all night long.
Jesus, man. All right, we ready? You ready? Let's get to the real shit.
Torch, this is the best part right here. Watch this.
Okay.
Let's get to the real shit. Now, two things which I've been saying all year. Fire starter, you might not be aware of the fire starting. I'm about to start right here. Let's get to the real shit. Let's get to this.
There you go.
That defense got Davis Mills looking like Josh Allen. How the fuck that happened? That's first of all. Get the fuck. Hey, whoa. And listen, because it's not nothing different what I've been saying all year. But I will say this, and this has really nothing to do with the Bills, because y'all been asked. I've been through that. This has been about The Texans is playing that defense. I have not watched the Texans, and I try to watch film. I don't like to just jump out the window saying shit without watching some of these games. So I haven't seen much to see the Texans actually do anything. But I'm watching this game today. They have a championship defense. Y'all just ran up against a good defensive team. Now the offense just sucked, but they just did enough. It was nothing that y'all could do on the line because, quite frankly, that front four they only blitz. They need the blitz. They maybe blitz once, and that was a bad blitz because the screen came right behind it. I don't think they should have had the 33 they had before. They got 3 points they shouldn't have had. All they have to do is rush the four. You rushing the four, like no. I'm manning every. I've been saying it for a while. I don't even like to blitz with Josh Allen, but with the front four, you don't need to.
Right.
And yeah, pretty much it's the defense is not going to do anything. I think the biggest thing that I could take away from this is I would love to see the Bills one dimensional because you seen what they was looking like when it was actually balanced and you was actually having, Ray Davis, and that's when y'all actually was scoring the points. Josh Allen really didn't do anything though. As soon as they went away from that, which I've been saying, y'all are more dangerous when y'all are just not worrying about Josh Allen. Y'all balance, that's when y'all are dangerous. But as soon as y'all see that pressure, y'all go back to old reliable gunslinging Josh Allen, which I love. Oh yeah, also Firestar, you might not know about me. I hate the Bills. I hate them with a passion. With a passion. But I try to be logical at times. So you just gotta bear with me. You might not know me.
He's still mad about week one.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Yogi, repeat that again. I need to hear the first two things you said when you said I didn't know about you. I need to hear those again because I
Number one, I can't stand the Bills for the death of me. I hate the Bills. I am, but I am very logical. I try to be logical and I try to give it up. I will say when Josh Allen is doing good, but for the most part, I'm not going to say that much. That's his life. So, but this particular game, I don't think Josh Allen could have really did anything. Y'all are just not. Y'all just go back to old habits when things are not going your way. Y'all look better when y'all balanced. Y'all look much better when y'all balanced. Y'all not predictable. So, and thank God they're not calling those. They're actually calling the flag on those illegal plick plays. I hate those illegal plick plays. I hate when everybody does it. But those illegal plick plays is disgusting, and I hate it. And y'all almost got away with one. I'm glad the refs called it.
Hey, if it was a flag, so you can't argue that one. So
not at all.
And
Josh, I am so mad that we let this bum motherfucker Coleman put up a buck on us, and he is a third. That's what really pissed me. That's what really make me hate y'all. And what makes me hate y'all more is the fact that y'all let the Texans win, so we try to be in the wild card, and y'all took over that. That's why I hate y'all Bills. You made this worse for me. Because I'm looking in the wild card.
Listen, remember all that shit you talking about the schedule, how easy it was. We got a cakewalk. Remember I told you this shit before.
Y'all defense,
right?
Y'all
our schedule got caveats in it.
No. Y'all defense suck. You got Dennis Hill looking like Josh Allen. It's supposed to be the other way around. I see the stats.
Damn, I mean, like when people were saying we were gonna go 17-0, I said who? We can lose games like this.
No. Here's my thing, bro. Y'all supposed to beat these teams. There's no excuse. Y'all supposed to beat these teams. I'm sorry.
You're right.
So, what are we talking about? No, y'all supposed to beat these teams.
You're supposed to beat these teams. Right.
Last week you had Tua looking like Marino.
Listen,
you had Brady. You had the ghost of Brady come back in Drake May. What are we talking? Y'all defense is terrible, bro. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all not going nowhere.
I wish we had Michael Hoyt.
Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
So first and foremost, shout out to y'all for coming in, tuning in. Everybody that's tuned in, shout out to those who came part of Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show, brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. I can tell right off the jump already that this is going to be very combustible night, which I love. I love combustible shit because the truth comes out when combustible shit happens. First and foremost, right off the jump, excuse me, general public, I know y'all watched the Coffee Talk with Marcus the Alphabets this morning. I know y'all was watching. For those who was watching and for those who didn't watch, I need you to go back and go ahead and facts check because I like receipts and facts checking. But Daryl, I know you was one of those guys who was watching this morning. And what did I say this morning, sir? Damn, did I not just call this out the box? I literally told y'all this morning. How do you beat the Buffalo Bills? Well, I heard somebody say make them one-dimensional. Who was that said that? Was that Yogi or was that Lansky? Which one was
That was
that?
me.
That was Yogi. That was Yogi.
Yogi said
Oh, okay, it was Yogi. Hey, Yogi, I told him this morning, I said, all you got to do is because the Bills receivers cannot get open consistently enough. Run press man right down the line. Spy Josh Allen and send 4. Ain't that what the Houston Texans did tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello?
Hold on.
Daryl, that's what they did tonight, correct?
You remember what I said?
Yes.
Why though? You remember what I said earlier though?
Sir, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I
But
told you the
remember-
remedy to
but you
beat the
remember
Bills
what I
all
said when
year
you
was
said
what?
that?
I told you that this morning. That was number
Right.
1. Number
Right.
2, I told you if James Cook didn't have how many carries, y'all was gonna get beat tonight. I had a feeling.
You said 35, I think.
I said James Cook better get 30 carries tonight.
Wait. I have a question. Wait, are you actually a Bills fan or no?
No.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I cover the Bills professionally, sir.
But you're not a Bills fan. I don't necessarily need to know. I just need to know for reference. That's all.
No, y'all, it's good. No, I'm answered. I know this is a first time deal, so yes,
Okay, no
I cover
problem.
the Bills professionally.
Okay, all right.
And
But
I
you're not a
cover
Bills
the
fan.
Bills professionally with some of the greats in the city. Daryl,
Okay.
you know firsthand.
Yeah.
We know firsthand.
All right.
So
Nah, he's
number
a
1,
Packers fan.
I'm a Packers.
Oh, there we
You
go.
see the
That's what
jersey
I was
up
looking
here?
for. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
You see the jersey up
I
here?
just
I'm a
needed.
Packers fan.
Okay. I just wanted to see if you
Yeah,
could see from an
absolutely.
unbiased place. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
Go ahead.
do I like the Bills to do good? Sure, but I'm also very unbiased when it comes to these Buffalo Bills, and I will tell you that circle the wagons moniker came back again tonight. Again, circling the wagons. What I tell you the Bills was this morning? Katy Perry hit song, hot and cold, yes and no, in and out, up and down, wrong, right, and it should be black and white, but there's a whole lot of what on this team? Gray area. Yes, gray area. You can't stop the run first and foremost. Woody Marks had almost 80 yards. Didn't we say if Woody Marks had 80 yards, it was going to be a problem tonight? I said if you we did say that. Me and Marcus the Alphabets did say that this morning. Surprisingly, y'all only gave up 108 yards rushing. But guess what Davis Mills did? Controlled the game. He controlled it. He played game manager and made the plays he needed to. I want you to go ahead and look at them quarterback stats and you tell me, would you rather be 16-30 with 2 touchdown passes, or would you want to be 24-34, 253, and 2 interceptions? By the way, how many turnovers did we tell y'all that the Bills was going to give up tonight? Didn't I put this number up multiple times? I could have swore. I put it up in different ways. Look, 3, 3, 3, 3. Hello? I think we called this. Sir,
Yeah.
your defense, I told you them numbers is skewed, my G. That third-ranked defensive pass defense, what a joke. I know we ain't.
Whoa. I need to be clear. Wait, hold on. So you're not a number. Okay, good. I seen that. I see somebody try that a couple of years ago. Try that number shit. That number shit. I watch the game. I don't do that number shit.
Yes, thank you, Yogi. Out the window. Throw that out the window, sir.
Because there's a lot of red zone niggas running around here that I'm just not jacking. You're not about to red zone me to death.
The plays that receivers have made against the Bills this year, it don't matter if the Bills give up minimum yards. You want to know why? Because teams run the ball on them. Guess what? Guess what? Your Bills offense is inept. Guess what? It's not consistent. Guess what? I'm going to call it like it should be. Your general manager, you remember in the beginning of the year when your general manager went on GI News Radio 55? You remember that?
Mhm.
Let me bring
Yeah.
let me bring it back. Do I need to give you a rewind? Oh yeah. Now, mind you, Sal Capaccio is the only one I respect at WGRZ News Radio 55, by the way, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. He's the only one I respect because everybody else is a bunch of buffoons. And here's why. Because I would have never let Brandon Beane come on a damn show, on my show, or any show that I'm affiliated for that matter, and run his mouth and talk that shit that he was talking. I mean, he had niggas with attitude aura going on when he came on that show. Talking about why are we talking about wide receivers when we've been scoring 30 points a game. Sir, you can't score 30 points when it matters most, sir. You want to talk about all these 30-point games. Did you score 30 tonight? I'm just wondering. For the people in the back, did they score 30 tonight? Nope. Did they? Falcons? Nope. Did they score 30 against the Dolphins when they got their brains beat in? Nope. Sir, I don't care that y'all beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season. That's nice. Kudos. You've done it 5 out of 6 times in the regular season. And guess where you end up by 3rd week of January? Go ahead. On the couch. Watching.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because of stuff like this right here. This right here. Y'all think it's about everything else. No, it's about stuff like this. You can't beat the Chiefs. Y'all can't beat the Texans neither. Y'all can't beat the Texans neither. Y'all lost to the Texans last year. Y'all lost to the Texans in the playoff game years ago. And y'all lost tonight. Shall I say that y'all have another team that you can't beat legitimately? We thought it was just the Chiefs. Or maybe just the Chiefs and the Bengals. Oh no, you can't beat the Texans neither. Y'all I asked you this
It's the
morning.
matchup, man. That's what it is.
The matchup, my foot. You got a week to prepare. He's a defensive-minded coach.
I can't believe you're gonna.
Coach. Yo,
I can't believe this.
Yogi, this is what they don't want to admit.
I know.
This is what they don't want to admit.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They don't want to admit that they science experiment. You know, when you do a science experiment, eventually the science experiment, the exhibit is up. Eventually, the exhibit ends.
Now, what science?
With all the science experiments, with the science experiments, sir, the jig is up. I told y'all this. Y'all thought it was for real. I was playing. I was dead serious. The science experiment is up.
All right. Hold on. Now,
Sean McDermott, the science experiment only gets you so far, sir. The science experiment with Brandon Beane only gets you so far. You've had 3 offensive coordinators in this regime as well, and they only get you so far. Sir, if that doesn't tell you, it might be time for a change.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Enough. Because I really no. Okay, so here's my thing though. Because I already said the Bills is like a bad BBL. It look amazing, but it ain't real. I've been said this. I've been said this for a long time. I've been said this. So, but I've been said this. I've been consistent in that. But here's my thing though. Your theory about rushing the 4, that does not work. Certain teams can get away with that because their front 4 is pretty good. So you can't say that's a formula. That would be the formula for anybody. Nobody wants to blitz more than what they need to blitz. So I can't let you do that. You're gonna really make me defend the Bills, and I can't stand these motherfuckers.
Yo, that's what I have to tell you. Everybody
so wait. Do that. I know D. So that's my point. Yeah. So that's my point.
Everybody can't. Wait a minute. Whoa.
Everybody not gonna be able to do that.
I didn't say everybody can do it.
Right.
But the teams that can beat the Bills when they do exactly what I just said. They do.
I think that's not to the Bills. That's everybody. If everybody, look what the Eagles did.
No. Eagles that's not everybody. Everybody don't get beat by the same formula. No.
Everybody would love to just rush forward, not blitz. What are we talking about here?
Oh, of
Nobody
course.
wants to
They would
blitz
love
extra
to.
what they
They
need
would
to
love to
blitz.
rush
That's my
more.
point.
Everybody
You
would
can
love
say
that.
that formula with anybody.
Yeah, everybody
Anybody that
would
has
love
a
to do
front
that.
foot.
Yeah,
But you don't
everybody
got
would
the
love to do
personnel
that.
for that.
Everybody would love to do that. Guess who else can't do it? Guess who else can't do that?
The Bills.
Bills can't do it.
Exactly. The Bills can't do it. And everybody
The
don't
Bills
lose
can't
to
do
that formula. But the Bills do. But the Bills do.
Oh, the
Atlanta
Chiefs
did.
did. The
Saquon,
Chiefs. Well, what the
he had
Chiefs did
Ravens
last
lost
year,
this.
though.
He said he don't know how the Ravens lost to this Bills team.
I still don't know
The
how.
New England Patriots did the same thing. The
They
New
got a
England
fault,
Patriots
man.
did the same thing. I mean, the New England Patriots did the same thing. Atlanta did the same thing. Tonight, Houston does the same thing. And what's the outcome? The Bills don't score more than 20 points. Again, every one of them games has a pattern. And guess what? It's the circular pattern. That circle the wagon stuff, I told y'all this morning. Y'all need to get
Well,
rid of it.
now that Patriots game, Allen missed what's the name for a touchdown. Nobody wanted to talk about that.
Oh, you want to know why Allen missed them? Just like quiet as kept, Allen missed 2 throws tonight.
Yeah, I know. But see, now
2 of them.
that's what I'm saying.
You know
Hold
why?
on.
Well, you getting blitz 8 times, you gonna miss those 2, dog.
Yeah,
This is
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute.
You got blitz 8
Funny said that
times.
they
You
only
gonna
got
start
blitzed
seeing
once.
stars after a while, dog. We're not about
Wait
to
a
do this.
minute.
They got
Which one
blitz
of
8.
y'all
You
said
gonna
that they only
really
got
make
blitzed
me
once
sit down
tonight?
for this dude, and I don't like him. You got blitz 8 times. You gonna start missing throws too, dog. I'm sorry. The man, he was getting fucked up on that
He
line.
got sacked
Hey,
8 times.
Yogi, wait a minute.
8 times.
Wasn't it
Don't
you
get
that
blitzed
said
8
that they
times.
only blitzed once tonight?
No, they
No,
blitzed,
but that's
they
my
blitzed
point.
like 2-3 times.
No, they blitz blitz twice, probably twice. And the last one was a bad blitz. I don't think they shouldn't have blitzed. I don't think they needed a blitz. That was a bad blitz. They didn't need the blitz. But
They didn't need to do that. They did not need to do that. You see what they did when they held up when they just sent 4. They didn't
I'm
need
gonna
to
let you
blitz.
go off because I don't like them. I'm gonna let you go off because
They let
you're gonna make
Shakir
me
out the
defend him.
back
I don't like
door.
him that much. Go ahead, bro.
They let Shakir out the back door. That 44-yard on 4th and 27.
Yeah, they let him out the back door.
Listen,
Now,
they
see,
let him
my
out the back
problem
door.
is
You see how
why don't those plays come sooner instead of when you're in desperation mode and you
Nope.
need to respond and score points?
Nope.
Well,
You know what I'm
nobody's
saying?
getting open though. That defense is just I think we're overthinking this just because like the defense is just a good defense. They got the #1 ranked defense, and for real, I'm like not no red zone shit. I'm actually watching them, and I said they're a good defense, bro. Enough that you got Mills looking like Allen is nasty.
Yo,
That's the shit that pisses me off. I just said hell no.
And Mills
I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, and I'm watching the game in real time. No, look, I promise you, bro. I'm looking and I'm like, yo, wait, the Texans could score more. Why are you trying to run the ball so much? Just throw at Trevenius White old ass. Just throw at him. He old. He done. Just throw at him.
Well, they
Play
didn't
action.
score.
I see Poyer creeping on the line. I say, I'm calling it in the group chat. I'm like, yo, listen, play action. They sitting right there. Play action. They ready. Play action. Easy. And they just
Why would
wasn't
you
aggressive.
throw
They
it?
could have scored more points. The defense is that bad. They could have scored more points. I'm shocked they only scored 23. I'm shocked.
Defense
Like,
played better in the second half. The offense didn't.
Nah, they was conservative. The offense was
very
conservative second half.
very conservative,
They
bro. They
was
wasn't
very
trying to. They
conservative.
just trying to manage the game
Yeah, I
because
can
they
agree
like,
with
yo,
that.
we got the front four.
Houston got very conservative in the second half. I'm gonna be honest. I agree with that totally.
I just no, they
God,
First
the
half,
offense
it was looking
like,
ugly. I ain't gonna hold you. It was definitely looking ugly. I gotta read these comments. Let me read some of these comments to y'all real quick. First and foremost, Marcus the Alphabets is on here. Ron Thomas, Danny Truitt is on here. Luke Brady's on here. Tosh, what up? I see you. Melanie, Will Richter, Dwayne Woodley, Devon Stanfield, Melissa, everybody. I see y'all. Listen, let me start off by saying, Marcus said, told y'all this morning. Said because they have 2 elite edge rushers, you can't chip everyone. He said next week y'all face TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. He said you got to watch more than just your team. Texans and Broncos may have the 2 best defenses in the league, which they do.
Yo, pause real quick. When he say you gotta watch more than just your team, what the fuck did he be trying to say, bro?
Oh, there we go.
Just because I got this Bills logo behind me don't mean I don't watch the rest of the fucking NFL. I said on my pregame show, if you be one-dimensional, you're going to lose. So I knew this was a possibility. This ain't no fanboy shit, Alphabet. I don't know what you be talking about.
Well, I don't know if he's meaning that to you, but I think he's talking about majority of people who do the fandom thing. Remember, we talked about annoying Bills fans this morning too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And
There's a lot of red
All-
zone
all-
niggas running
all
around here
Bills
too,
fans
though,
know
bro.
that now.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of red
I
zone
damn
niggas
sure
running
ain't one
around
of
here,
them.
bro. So
I mean, I
don't do
call
that.
them out when
I
I
don't
got
do that.
to. I
Go
call
ahead,
out
go
the
ahead.
quarterback
I
when
see you.
nobody else want to.
But let me read these comments. Devon got a real comment in here. He said, "Not for nothing, but why aren't we blaming Deion Dawkins for getting the false start that brought about the shit to begin with? You getting Keon Coleman, but y'all boys look like pure shit out there today. Between the O-line and Joe Brady, I don't know who to blame more. Wait, yes I do. Fucking Joe Brady, you idiot, stupid, idiotic, neurotic Roy and mouth looking mother. Yo, he is going off. He said, if you know pass rush is crazy, why didn't you spend the entire first half doing screens, quick throws, outs, draws,
They were
slants?
starting to get.
and
They were
They
starting
sitting on that though. They sitting on
They
that.
sitting
That's
on
it.
that.
They sitting on that.
That
Yeah,
wasn't gonna work the
yeah,
rest of the first half.
yeah. You sitting on that. They
Okay,
know they
so
ain't
watch
getting
this.
they ain't beating press, bro. They sitting on
It's
that.
over.
That's crap.
They wouldn't. They
Yeah.
To
wouldn't.
ensure to keep them
None of
honest
the
and wear them down. Like other teams have truly shit on the Texans, yet we still struggle because our offensive script game creativity is pure shit. Yet another game where we could have used Cook more. He only gets 17 carries and 3 catches in these games. He should be getting 20 to 25 touches minimum on the ground. Didn't I say this morning about him getting 20? I told y'all that this morning. Got to keep them effing honest. Brady just isn't smart and they're terrible on the road. Like I said last week, we need to call Dabo. Brady has to go. Marcus said, and the thing is, you got to see the Steelers next week. If Marcus make a comment and you react, he's talking to you. If it doesn't apply, move on. If it doesn't apply, move on. I was rooting for the Bills to lose anyway, said Tasha. Well, guess what? We all know now the Buffalo Bills is not winning the division, as I stated this morning. It's not happening. Y'all can give it up. Y'all can get that up. You literally,
had 5 in a row.
you
Yeah.
literally,
I
you literally.
love how you say y'all. You know what? I am happy to be here. I love the fact that you say y'all.
Y'all can get that up.
This feels amazing. I feel safe here. It's a safe
Y'all can
space. I
get
feel
that
good.
up. Y'all can get
I
that up.
love to see y'all niggas lose. I love it. It feels good because I've been saying this.
Y'all
I
can
wish
get
it was
that
in our
up.
group chat, bro. Oh
I'm
my
telling
god.
you right now, y'all can get that up because the Patriots already done beat y'all, and they up 2 games. And so technically, they up 3 games because you got to beat them too at some
That's why
point.
I didn't want to lose.
Okay, so wait. All right, so wait. I have a question though. No, go ahead, D. I ain't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Ask the question.
All right, so here's my thing, and now we're doing a bigger picture because we know they suck. My thing is, once we get to the playoffs, and I've had numerous conversations about the field and who the Bills really got to, really go through.
Go ahead, Yogi.
I don't trust Bo Nix. I don't trust Danny Dummy. I trust JT. I trust the Colts, but I don't trust Danny Dummy. I think, in which I've been saying this, I think the playoffs is a different animal. Now, will they beat the Chiefs? You know I'm betting on the Chiefs. But I see these Bills just get into the playoffs, and these same teams that we think that they're the best in the AFC, I think they're going to forward. The playoffs is a whole different energy. Bo Nix, I haven't seen enough of me to be like, well, I trust Bo Nix over Josh Allen.
Do you trust Davis Mills? Did you trust Davis Mills? Because that's a good question.
I'm not doing that.
Playoff game?
I'm not doing that, sir. No.
Hey, in the words, y'all remember that coach from the Colts? You remember that coach from the Colts? What was his name? Playoffs. We're talking about playoffs.
Oh, wait. The Bills are going in the playoffs. Let's not do that.
It's not written. It is not written in the stars that you're going to the playoffs. You all have had the advantage. And when I said cakewalk, your cakewalk division, and y'all used to get mad when I said your cakewalk division. Now you're not running to the division no more, where you're getting a home playoff game.
So
right now, if you make the playoffs, You're going on the road. You're going on the road.
I don't trust. These guys. They're their 2-year players. Bo Nix has been in the league how many years? 3 now. Drake May is in the 2nd year. You think I'm trusting these guys in the playoffs? No, I don't trust them.
Okay. If I would have told you this morning, we talked about it this morning. We were talking about Davis Mills. Okay, Davis Mills, and he beat you today. Davis Mills. You're probably not going to see.
Marcus, what I tell him this morning, they like being somebody else's what?
They don't have with those type of defenses. All that they tell you to do when you have a defense like that. Now, when I was saying just a little bit earlier, and I was like, you have to watch more than just your team. I wasn't directing that at you per se. That. What I'm saying is, how do you not? I've never seen the Texans defense. How the hell didn't you see them? That's like saying I ain't seen the Broncos defense. They're one of the numbers.
All right, so here's my thing. I'll say this and I'll be fast because I know I gotta go. I'm not doing a lot of red zone stuff, but I really don't like to talk about things I don't watch in real time. So that's when I said this Texans team I have not been paying attention to really because Stroud is out, and I'm like, Davis Mills. I'm not worrying about these guys. But now I actually watched that defense, and I say, oh, no, it's this defense. They was 0-3. Why would I watch anybody that's 0-3 and talk about playoffs? That don't make no fucking sense. I'm going to –
right. Hold on.
Season, Marcus, go ahead. I want to
Marcus, don't skip what I said. You know what I said this morning. I don't know why you didn't say it. I said that they like making them somebody else's story. I told you that this morning. Hold on. Time out. Let me ask you a question. Wait a minute. Ready? Here's the story. When's the last time the Buffalo Bills got sacked more than 5 times? I'll wait. Go ahead and tell me.
I think they said tonight, 2019.
Nah, it was against the Jets.
No.
Week 1.
Thank you. It was against the Jets week 1. What happened? What happened in that game? Didn't the Jets beat them? Ain't that the Zach Wilson game? Week 1? Ain't that the Zach Wilson game? Week 1? Yeah.
But here's the other thing. Here's the other elephant in the room too. Certain weaknesses, like if you don't address certain weaknesses in the regular season, teams will take advantage of that. And what have we seen? What are some of the weaknesses that were not addressed by the trade deadline?
So we already
know. Stop the run. You can't stop the run.
Hold on. We already know what the weaknesses was.
Thank you. We've been
really to hear it. Yogi, he want to hear it again. Let's be clear.
Okay, all right.
Weaknesses is simple. I told you this already. Wide receiver. I told you this week 1 when Brandon Beane got on the radio show running his gums. And I don't know why you ran your gums about receivers, because we watched you last year in the AFC Championship game, literally running bubble screens and having Ty Johnson playing wide receiver 1 during the Kansas City AFC Championship game.
I got you on that. But what I'm saying is, just last week was the trade deadline. If you consider yourself, hang on. If you consider yourself in your window, okay? If you consider yourself in your window, which y'all keep telling me y'all are in your window, okay? Josh Allen's in his prime. Josh Allen is in his prime right now. A lot of times when you're right there, you're teetering on the edge of maybe breaking out. You're probably going to have to overpay. I just saw with my team last week, or you look at like the Colts and Carrie Ursay, she's saying, F them picks. Go get me Sauce Gardner over here to go along with this team here on a championship quality team.
That's a nasty deal, by the way, but go ahead.
You should have done everything. You should have done everything in your power by the trade deadline. Okay. It didn't work out earlier in the season. Okay, so we have 6, 7, 8 games under our belt, and we still see the same things rearing their head. Why in the hell would you not put all chips in on the table and go get you what you need at the trade deadline. If that means
Marcus,
giving
because
up a
as
first
I
round
explained, as I just explained, I will go back to the radio interview again, because that is the root of the beginning of it all. Again, he literally told you, why are you talking about wide receivers when we score 30 points per game? Then what did Brandon Beane do, y'all? Went and got a whole bunch of bargain basement receivers. Remember, I keep telling y'all, I said this before too. Stop trying to get Wegmans quality out of Save-A-Lot product. And they keep constantly doing it. The Joey Bosa experience.
Oh no, but Joey Bosa, Joey Bosa.
He ain't. Right there. Now I gotta stop you. You
let's go get him.
This song,
you was fine till you said that. Joey Bosa had a tremendous season. Even though
I was on Joey Bosa ass for a minute. Go ahead. He had one good game against the Chiefs. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Trey White and all them, go ahead, but leave him alone. He good. He ain't
hold on, time out. Whoa. Marcus, do you see this? They looked at him because he had, sir, why did they bring Joey Bosa? You thought that they brought Joey Bosa just so he could have a good season? Or did they bring Joey Bosa so they could move Greg Rousseau along on the other side?
Yikes.
Go ahead and answer that question for me. I'd love to hear it.
Well, yeah, we supposed to bring out the
This is a no-brainer.
You know what I mean? You supposed to bring out
don't get quiet, sir. You know why.
Now,
you know why. Stop this.
Hey, yo, D, don't let them freeze you up. What we doing here, yo? Don't let them freeze you up, man. What's going on, bro? What we doing, bro? I'm on them. Hey, yo, you want me to get him? I'll go get him if you want me to, bro. We're not about to do this, man. I'm on him.
What we talking about? Two of the top. No, hold on. He talking about two of the top 20 quarterback pressures in the league right now. That's what he's talking about.
Precious. We doing Precious now.
They talking about Rousseau. They both Precious.
You paying for Precious? Oh, hell no. Man, move. You paying for Precious? You paying for Precious? You paying for Precious? We paying for
I got a question for you.
I got him, D.
Hey, Yogi, I got a question for you. Because I told you this was going to be a combustible night. How many sacks did the Bills have tonight?
None.
Wait. I got something to say because
they had a bunch of pressures. They had a bunch of pressures though.
Oh, Precious, man! Don't talk to me about no goddamn Precious.
Hold on. This ain't Michael Parsons. They ain't Michael Parsons. This ain't Michael Parsons. The Packers defense is legit.
You want to know the other word? You want to know another word for
a bad season though, just because the overall defense is bad. Just like I had this conversation about Dorian Williams.
I didn't say Joey Bosa had a bad. I didn't say Joey Bosa had a bad season. I said the Joey Bosa experience. The experience.
And that's on me.
You want to know? You want to know what the word pressure? You want to know another word for the? You want to know another word for pressure?
You didn't get
almost.
Yeah, you didn't get
that's what that's what, and that's this. In summary, that's pretty much the entirety of the Buffalo Bills. Almost 13 seconds, wide right. That's what it all comes down to. Almost.
Don't say right.
Yeah, definitely right.
That's what it comes down to. And the thing about it is, and this hurts me for y'all. This honestly, like, we laugh and we joke and stuff like that, but y'all have. When I say y'all, I'm not, singling people out. Y'all have been accustomed to mediocrity. That's what it really is. You have been in the basement.
No.
You've been in the basement for so long.
Devon said it best. It's elite mediocrity. Elite.
It's you were in the basement for so long with that 18 years without the playoffs. And now what you want to know what y'all are? When I see the trajectory right now, what I see is the Cincinnati Bengals with Marvin Lewis when he was there. That's what I see. They were bad for so long, and then when we get to go to the playoffs every year. and it feels good because you're not a basement dweller anymore. So you become comfortable, and that's one of the worst things that you can be. You're like in a purgatory. You can't get over the hump, but you're not like the Cleveland Browns. So you're like in this purgatory. You're in this in between stages thing here, and y'all are so happy. It's like we're not like the way we used to be when we used to have EJ Manuel and JP Lossman.
I'm not happy about this.
Remind me of Moses and the Israelites.
You're stuck in this.
I hate it because who we got at quarterback, and I know the fucking fact that we should have been beat the Chiefs in the playoffs a long time ago. I know it's the fact that Brandon Beane already built a Super Bowl roster and the fucking coaching staff failed him. I know this because it's just the simple fact that almost word. That shit pisses me off. I know it's tough. And here's the even sadder part about it. All right. You did 20 years of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. And them winning the division 11 straight years in a row. And then Bill Belichick gets fired and Tom Brady retires. And they were kind of down. And now you're right back to where you were. Because now you got a guy over there in Drake May who's younger than Josh Allen, who ain't going nowhere in the division anytime soon. With a good coach. With a good-ass coach. I think Mike Vrabel's a hell of a coach. I just thought that he was limited with the Titans because Ryan Tannehill, that was his weakness over there. All he had was Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. So now you're back to square one where now I'm not saying Josh Allen is out of his prime, but your team may have missed their window and the Patriots window is opening now, and you have these younger teams that come up because your window doesn't stay open forever. That's the unfortunate part. It's like, oh, we'll get them next year. And then if I would have told you last year the San Francisco 49ers, they wouldn't even make the playoffs after going to the Super Bowl. It's not written in the stars. So you all have been so accustomed to winning the division. Now you have a team that can go blow for blow with you in the division with a younger quarterback. How old is Drake May? Like 23, 24 years old? Yeah, something like that.
He's like 23, 24 years old. And Josh Allen's like about to hit 30.
So
a lot of the pieces that you have, they're getting up there. You know, your defense is getting older. The two you probably had one of the best safety tandems in the league. That's gone. Matt Milano's older now.
Wait, you really? I got a couple of questions. I'm gonna let y'all finish, but I got a big question though.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. Wait, so you really believe? Because I've seen Josh Allen in the playoffs. We're talking playoffs. I'm just kind of off the regular season thing. Mm-hmm. You really believe in Drake May? You really believe in Bo Nix in the playoffs? And we're talking real playoffs. I'm not talking this. Oh, they look good in the regular season. Regular season is different from postseason.
I can answer that. It's real simple.
It's a team game.
I can answer that.
It's not that though. I want to answer his question. What I'm saying is, how many years in a row have y'all won the AFC?
Don't say y'all, because I was just saying.
I'm asking, how many years in a row have the Buffalo Bills won the AFC East?
I don't want you to answer my question with a question. I asked you the direct question. Do you believe?
What I'm saying is,
I'm asking everybody. But I need a straight answer. Don't answer my question.
I was about to give you the straight anser.
I'm talking to you. Since he ain't going to answer, then I want to.
The difficulty has gotten even harder because you all have been accustomed to every year winning the AFC East and getting a home game. Now you've got to go on the road with some of these deficiencies that you have. Because guess what? In the playoffs, whatever you can't do in the regular season, teams are going to exploit that. You can't stop the run, and then you got to see the Indianapolis Colts in the playoffs with Jonathan Taylor. Do you feel comfortable with that?
Oh, you didn't answer my question. You basically went around my question without directly answering my question. I'm
Okay, hold
asking
on.
you.
So Yogi, let me answer the
please.
question for you.
Thank you.
Ask it one more time, and then I'm gonna answer it. Just
Okay. Do you believe, since my man in the red, and I'm trying to get his name, I'm sorry, I don't want to be out of pocket.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. Since you didn't answer my question, I'll let you answer the question. Do you believe in Bo Nix in the playoffs? Do you believe in Drake May in the playoffs? I'm not talking about no teams. I'm talking about the quarterback in particular. Do you believe in these guys to do anything in the playoffs?
I don't believe in the quarterbacks, but you know who I do believe in?
Damn,
I believe in the coaches. because Sean I believe in the coaches. I believe in those coaches. I believe in those coaches because I've seen Sean Payton win a Super Bowl.
Okay, so you don't believe? Okay, got you. Okay, I just wanted to know.
My answer. Hold on, watch this.
Because that's y'all. That's ultimately that's your downfall. Do you ever feel comfortable in a situation when you're going with Sean McDermott against any of these other coaches? If it came down to a one game, this ain't basketball or hockey or basketball. We're playing the series. In a close game, do you do you feel comfortable with Sean McDermott versus Sean Payton?
No.
Do you feel comfortable with that?
Not at all. But you trying to go around.
Listen, I'm not going around the question. I'm saying those guys know what they're doing. If your coach was Bill Belichick in the past 3 or 4 years. If Bill Belichick was your coach instead of Sean McDermott, how many championships would you have?
I've seen. Here's my thing. I've seen great quarterbacks just disrespect everything you said. I've seen that teams that should have beat the Bills, should have beat the Chiefs, but when they turn it on, that's what I'm telling you. Josh Allen, and I don't like him, but I have to respect in the playoffs. He get busy. He just can't do it against the good coach. Good quarterbacks beat all that other shit you were saying. It's done. That shit don't matter when it gets to the playoffs. And I have enough information to see Josh Allen to say, yo, no, in the playoffs he's a gamer. I haven't seen enough from Bo Nix. Y'all pulled the same shit with goddamn Daniel Dummy. He was nice in the regular season. Oh, he the one. He great. And got in the playoffs. He was that one game, and you ain't see him.
Hold on.
I'm not buying that. I'm talking about playoffs. We're not talking about regular season no more. So to my man, I need you to, since you kind of went around my question, my man, he can answer my question because you went around it to just basically say you don't believe in him. You should have just started with that.
I don't believe. Marcus, I'm about to mute your mic.
Listen, what is the definition of insanity?
God,
what's the definition of insanity?
This is crazy.
Marcus. Yeah. No. We done with you, Marcus. We done with you, Marcus. You went around just to say you don't believe it.
You've shown over and over again in the crunch time when it's time to deliver that it's going to be something. 13 seconds. Oh, we never get to play the Chiefs at home. Then they beat you at home. Oh, we don't ever get a chance to play at home. You finally get to play at home. Then you lose to the Bengals.
His head hurt.
It's always something. It's always
his head
something.
Hurt. His head hurt.
All them games we didn't play.
Listen very carefully.
Yeah, please.
Bring it.
Go ahead, answer. Go ahead.
We had the Chiefs beating like
Hold on, watch this. No, watch
this. See, that's why I say almost. We had them. We had them.
What you want me to do? You gave the lead 13 seconds. What you want me to do? I got the quarterback to get it done. I can't. If my coach fuck up every time we get there, what am I supposed to do about that? Fire him, right?
That's why
This is why he don't get fired. As long as you're making them long ass playoff runs and they selling money and they making money selling tickets, they not going.
Okay, no. The answer is no. I wouldn't believe in Bo Nix or Drake May at this juncture. But guess what? It's not a game of just Bo Nix and Drake May. It's a game of coaching as well. And I'm sorry to say this. This is going to sound astronomically crazy, but I'm not crazy about it. I trust Drake May and Bo Nix with the direction of their coaches
Oh hell no!
Get
Oh
it?
hell no! Hell no! So you just say you believe in the
Isaac
coaches,
Spearman.
bro. Just say you
I
believe in the coach
do.
of the team.
Yes,
Okay, let's
I'm gonna
say
tell
that.
you why. Hold
Okay,
on, watch this. I'm gonna tell you why.
We got somewhere. All right, go ahead. We got somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you why. Sean Payton is a Super Bowl winning coach. He's done it. Guess where Mike Vrabel's been? To the Super Bowl multiple times. Guess what his tutelage is?
As a
Bill
player, not a
Belichick,
coach.
who's won
As a player, not a
multiple.
coach.
Correct, as a player, not a coach. But guess who he's under the tutelage of? Bill Belichick. You don't think that Mike Vrabel still gets advice and commentary from Bill Belichick? I can tell you for a fact. Watch this. I can tell you for a fact. The week that they played Buffalo, Vrabel was on the phone with Belichick with the game plan. I can tell you that.
I want to repeat that. I'm gonna let you rock. I gotta say this real fast.
So watch this.
I'm gonna cut you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I want to repeat that. Go ahead.
When you are breaded from greatness, you pick up certain traits from greatness.
Okay, but I think we all know that.
Mike Vrabel is successful right now with the Patriots because he knows the organization. He knows what to build, what chips to pick. He picked Drake. Obviously, Drake May is his quarterback. He put Stephon Diggs over there. Somebody that who gave up on Stephon Diggs?
Nobody.
Buffalo Bills.
Don't do that.
The Buffalo Bills.
No,
the Buffalo
didn't.
Bills
They
decided to trade him off. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Did you keep him?
Yeah, we wanted to. We didn't want to trade him.
Here we go with the most again. Did you keep him? Did you keep him?
He wanted to leave.
No, you didn't.
No.
He wanted to leave.
Yo, wait, I want to rebuke this with you, man. Hey, so here's my thing, though. And this is whoa, this is nasty.
Hold on, time out. You said Stephon Diggs wanted to leave, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question real quick. When Joe Brady became your offensive coordinator, what did he show Buffalo?
He showed
that
Buffalo
you can do what?
You didn't
need say it.
Hold on.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Say it.
Show him you ain't need him.
We didn't need Diggs.
Exactly. He showed you that.
Yeah, but you need Diggs, though.
Need him.
I would like to have him, but if
you need him, dog.
Hold on.
You need him, dog.
He showed you that he didn't need him.
Time out. Diggs is known to choke in the playoffs, though.
Thank you. Somebody said it. Thank you.
I don't give a
damn.
What the fuck is
he dropped that pass, though. He dropped that wide open pass.
We're going to do the same shit in New England. Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's I find that to be kind of funny.
Then Drake May gonna be the problem.
So you're blaming Diggs for that drop, right? You're blaming Diggs for the
drop.
He
dropped the ball, didn't he?
He don't. No. What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is he don't contribute in the playoffs like you do in the regular season.
You don't.
Look at the stats.
Okay. Why is that? Let me ask you this question again. Let's go back to it. Why is that?
I like the direction. I see where you're going. I like the direction. Go ahead.
Why? Hold on. We're talking about that won Super Bowls, right? How long ago did Sean Payton win the Super Bowl?
Hold on. It's not Allen's fault.
It's not Allen. Like you said, Allen balls in the playoffs.
Won a Super Bowl.
No. I want you to say it, though.
It's coaching.
What's the reason?
It's coaching.
Damn.
Coaching.
No, wait. All right, so here's my thing. Wait.
Coaching.
D, wait, hold on, D. I want to rebuke what you meant. So here's my thing, though, because we had this conversation, right? You're basically saying all this, though. But what makes you think that coaching doesn't work both ways? What makes you think that the Bills is going to try to find a way to make these same quarterbacks that I'm talking about under the same tutelage crap? What makes you think that shit is going to work when I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, yo, we putting 10 in the box, we blitzing, beat us? What makes you think that's going to stop anything? If the Bills work both ways. Oh no! I'm talking about the Bills. I'm talking about your man's, because that's your man's now. Bo Nix and Drake May, the heroes. They're gonna do work. Nobody gonna buy none of that shit. They're gonna go in the playoffs and get smoked. That's what I'm telling you. I've seen the thieves before. He's Chad Pennington, a thief. Your man Kirk Cousins, thief. Danny Dummy, extra
Hold
teeth.
on.
Hold on, watch this. I'm gonna ask you a rebuttal question. No. I told you I love you.
Yogi, hold on.
Hey, Yogi, I'm gonna ask you a question. Question. How confident is you in that happening?
We got money. We do money bets over here. Respectfully, we do money bets.
How confident are you in the Buffalo Bills?
Listen, you send the chat out. I'm not betting.
Hold on, Yogi.
I'm betting. Wait. Let's be clear. We do money bets here. So you send the cash. We get busy. Respectfully, we get busy. I spend it. We do 100 bets. And D will tell you. He vouched for me. Let's do that. Let's make a bet. Y'all boys get in the playoffs and Drake May and fold, and I get my $100. Let's bet that. Let's bet Bo Nix in the playoffs, and then one game out. They're done after one game in the playoffs. $100 bet.
You're talking about Bo Nix. You're talking about Bo Nix. You're talking about Bo Nix. You're talking about Bo Nix.
I'm talking about Bo Nix in the playoffs. I'm taking 50 to 100. I'm taking 50 and 100 bets. I'm taking 50 and 100 bets.
Right now, the playoffs started today. Do you know?
I got money on that.
Do you know who Buffalo will be playing in the first week of the playoffs?
Pittsburgh.
Go ahead.
Who they playing? Because
I know. You would be playing against Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. That's where you.
We whooping their ass.
Oh wait, so you trust?
They about to lose the division league. We be playing Pittsburgh. We be playing Baltimore.
That's right now today. Now, of course, there's a lot of stuff that can. There's a lot of stuff that can. What has been Pittsburgh? The only thing that's been holding Pittsburgh back.
Your man looking at you crazy, dog.
The only thing y'all talk about Bo Nix and Drake May.
I'll take Bo Nix and number 4 before
Drake May. By the way, you're putting Drake May and Daniel Jones in the same breath. That's very
no.
Drake May right now. Drake May right now is number 2 in the MVP race. Right now, today, Drake May is number 2 in the MVP race. That's not Daniel Jones, bro. That's not Daniel Jones.
Wait, you serious? Didn't they have your man over there in Seattle? We're not about the real MVP is JT. I don't care about none of that shit you're talking about right now. Right now, the only real MVP, don't make that as your argument. That argument.
Okay, well, guess what? If we're gonna play that game, then last year the MVP was Saquon Barkley. We could play this game.
Oh, I was cool with that. I was cool with that. Wait. I was cool with that.
We can play this game. You want to play that game? We can play that game.
Yo, the real one was Josh Allen. He stole that from Lamar.
Marcus, wait a minute.
Bring the trophy back to my man's house.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but we got NWA in the building right now. We got MC Ren, Eazy-E, and Ice Cube all up there with this attitude. As if you didn't just watch what happened tonight. Y'all gonna be the next week? Next week?
Well, wait.
Quick answer, no.
That's a bigger point. Oh, yeah, you're not.
He just said no, they not, right? They not, right? They not, right?
Don't be surprised.
What?
I'm just saying.
Y'all beating the Steelers next week?
Don't be surprised we did. I'm just saying. I don't think right now.
I don't know.
What?
Well. For somebody that
first of all, number one, I literally took a picture with Spencer Brown.
Well,
I cannot believe Spencer Brown is getting his breaks beat the way he is. I cannot. I'm just being honest. I cannot believe.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you judging that off of? Wait. What are you judging that off of?
What we judging on?
No. I'm saying you said that. You said Spencer Brown ain't getting his beat. What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm saying that the pass rushers are beating the breaks off of him.
Okay, got you. Because I was about to say if you going off of size, I seen the biggest niggas fall. So I was just saying.
No. I'm not going off of size. I just said I took a picture with him. And I'm saying I can't believe he's getting his breaks beat in.
Got you.
First of all, I'm one to believe that if you big, you should play big. He doesn't play big at all. This is just my thing. He gets beat.
Gotcha.
He gets beat by pass rusher. Say it again.
So this is what I want to know, though. This is what I want to know, because
And he got beat in the first quarter.
A lot of this stuff is speculative. I need it on wax. I need it on the wax, because people, they be talking. And after a while, I get tired of the whole talking. Are the Bills going to make the playoffs? Are the Bills going to make the playoffs?
Did he get beat?
Because y'all talking about the playoffs like that shit's just like written in the stars. It is not written in the stars that you're going to the playoffs. Well,
I think in a wild card, I think
last night, once we get to the playoffs, you got to get to the playoffs.
But I think in a wild card, they'll have a wild card spot. They will have not the division, but I think a wild card spot.
Being honest here, thank you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Listen to what Devon just said. Listen to what the caller just said.
I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear him, dog.
I can't hear.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't hear none either.
Mm-hmm. Is he talking now?
Just send you the link, because they didn't hear nothing you just said. I'm sending you the link. They didn't hear you. They didn't hear you. Nobody heard that.
Yeah, you're a Bills fan. We don't hear these cats until after they win. They lost, so you ain't gonna hear from them, man, bro. That's how this should go.
I'm sending you the link right now.
That's how this should go.
Not all
got
of
it.
us.
Right?
Nah, you around. We
theory.
taking bets. What y'all talking? Y'all talking? We betting? What y'all talking about?
What we betting?
What we betting? No, D, I know you betting. I'm talking about these guys. These guys vouching for Drake May, and I'm telling you in the playoffs.
Hold on. Yogi, once again, remember what I just said. I just said if it was just Drake May and Bo Nix, my answer is no.
Okay, y'all don't want to bet. Okay, y'all don't want to bet. All right.
Hold up, Yogi. You just said that the coast is what? JT.
This is what I was saying. I'm saying that if they're gonna win, it's not gonna be because of these quarterbacks. But if I'm a coaching staff and I'm like, wait a minute, we're gonna have them go to the weakest link. The weakest link is gonna be the quarterback. I'm gonna find every way to make Drake May and Bo Nix beat me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing him to Danny Dimes. I was just saying it to make a point. In the playoffs, I've seen great quarterbacks.
Let me ask you this.
Whatever y'all think is good, a great quarterback can negate all that. And I'm telling you, I don't like Josh Allen. Josh Allen is great in the playoffs. It's only when he plays against the Chiefs, because the Chiefs is a better version of what the Bills do. And I trust Mahomes any day of the week. I'm betting my money on him any day of the week.
And they have a better coach.
Let me ask you this.
Andy Reid is a better coach. And Andy Reid's a better coach than Sean McDermott. Don't forget about that. Andy Reid's a better coach than Sean McDermott too. That's the other.
What you say?
Andy Reid's a better
Sean McDermott is a descendant of the Andy Reid tree, man. Let's call it what it is. So the master still has a competitive edge over the student. Let's start there.
I think I give these coaches way too much credit. I think certain coaches deserve that, but not a lot of them, bro. Y'all give these coaches, and the coaches don't have to be on the field to play. Like Josh Allen is basically out there winging it. The 4th and 24 is crazy. Like that was crazy. I don't know if it was a play call. Could have been a play call, but I done seen him.
I just thought about something
scramble, and then
Hey Yogi, I just thought about something though. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
Has Daniel Jones won a playoff game?
Well, I said he did. In my rambling, I did say that.
Yes. Daniel Jones has won a playoff.
We have not seen him.
Has Bo Nix ever been in the playoffs?
Last year.
Last year, right?
I don't remember who he lost to.
As a rookie,
you know who he lost to.
He played against the Bills, right?
Yeah, not
So here's my question to you. Do you think
please.
that any of that playoff experience may come into play when you're playing with even better teams now? That they may be able to elevate off of that? because I'm gonna be very honest with you. With the Denver Broncos having the best defense, one of the best defenses in the league, and Bo Nix, let's stop acting like these quarterbacks. Let's stop acting like these two. Hold on, Marcus. Yes,
I want to answer the question. Go ahead.
Let's stop acting like these two quarterbacks we talking about are top 5 currently, right now, as constructed today.
So I'm gonna answer. Can I answer?
You think with the coaching that you think with the coaching that they have and the playoff experience, they can't get it done somehow?
So here's my thing, and I'll answer this real fast. And I always say this: if my aunt was my aunt, it would have been my uncle. If my uncle was my aunt, it would have been my aunt. I don't do this if shit. I want to see it in real time. I only go off a track record. Now, maybe he could be better. Maybe. I don't know. We all don't know. I'm just going off the track record of what I've seen from Josh Allen and Mahomes. That's the only thing I'm going off of.
Okay, so if we're going off of history, when's the last time that the Buffalo Bills won a playoff game where they didn't win the AFC East? If we're going to talk about history.
Wait, what?
When have we seen the Buffalo Bills? You're saying ifs in hypothetical situations. When is the last time when the Buffalo Bills did not win the AFC East that they went on a run in the playoffs?
That was 90. That was 93.
When is the last time?
When they got
when is the last time? Hold on. When is the last time more than one team made it into the playoffs out of the AFC East?
Thank you.
So stop that. That's a bullshit. That's a dumb bullshit ass question. That's a dumb question. That doesn't make sense. We're the only team in there, and before us, New England was the only team in there. So come with a relevant question.
I like his energy. I like him. Yeah, right.
Because we got a cakewalk division. You know what I'm saying?
I like his energy.
It is a cakewalk division. It is a
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop this. There is no cakewalk divisions. It's just this is the fucking NFL. There's no cakewalk divisions.
Hang on. Let me respond.
Hold on. There's no cakewalk divisions because every team in our division was a fucking quarterback away from getting there. The Patriots were trash until they got Drake May. Now look at them. The Jets were trash. Yo, every team in our division was a quarterback away. There's no fucking cakewalks. Stop.
Got these niggas looking nice.
If you gave the fucking Dolphins, hold on. If you gave the Dolphins Justin Herbert instead of Tua, they'd be in the playoffs every fucking year. Stop the bullshit. It's not a cakewalk.
It is.
Kind of got a point.
It's a cakewalk.
No, he don't.
It's not a fucking cakewalk.
It's a cake.
We have a better fucking quarterback. That's it.
Let me respond.
Yeah, hold on.
Let me respond.
Who said that?
No, let him respond. Go ahead. Let him respond.
Hold on. Who said? Go ahead.
Let me respond. There are cakewalks. It's the same kind of cakewalk like LeBron James won all them damn the NBA finals out of the East. You think he's going to go 9 straight years in the damn Western Conference? So yes,
we just found out that the NBA was complicit in a bunch of gambling point saving shit. So miss me with that bullshit too.
It was a cakewalk. He wasn't going through the Lakers and the Spurs and all those other guys. He's not
the division like 3-4 straight years in a row. What we talking here, bro?
Wait a minute. Time out. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Devon Stanfield.
Bro, the NBA fucking conjured the NBA literally the NBA literally conjured it.
Devon.
Miss me with
Hold on.
Sir, Devon, we both play basketball, sir. Did we not?
Yes.
Did we both play basketball? Okay.
Yep.
Devon, I know damn well you not telling me because a few folks got caught in the NBA.
I'm not even talking about the folks. I'm not even talking about the folks. I'm talking about the infrastructure, the referees. I'm not even talking about the players. But before we ever get to the players.
Okay. So you telling me, wait a minute. So you telling me that those few referees that they done caught, because they ain't caught everybody yet, but you talking about them few referees, you think that paved LeBron's way for 9 years in a row? Devon, come on, bro. I know you know.
My G. The NBA literally conjured up a reason to not give Carmelo Anthony the Rookie of the Year, despite he won Rookie of the Month every fucking month. Are you fucking serious? They sabotaged the Bulls. They sabotaged the Bulls so he would have a clear path. Yo, stop. Yo, y'all got it.
That's not 9 seasons, Devon, that's
niggas
not 9 seasons that you're talking about.
If y'all want to believe this bullshit, let me tell you something. Professional sports. I'm not gonna subscribe to this shit at all. I'm never gonna subscribe to this shit. Professional sports, there is no fucking cakewalks because everybody nice as fuck.
No, I don't.
It is all about.
I agree with that. But we not about to sit here and say that LeBron James did not have the easiest walks to these finals, sir.
Okay, if you saying there's a difference between saying easiest path of resistance versus fucking cakewalk.
That I agree.
Okay. Well, you hear what I said? I said easiest path. I ain't saying cakewalk.
That's why I said when you switch it up, if you say least path of resistance, that's a different statement than saying fucking cakewalk, bro.
That's what a cakewalk is. 5 miles.
That's not a cakewalk. That means that everything that you do is fucking easy. And nigga, all right. Every time, no, hold on. Let me. Marcus, before you make your point, I want you to make your point on the basis of what I'm asking. When I say it's not a cakewalk, literally every time the Bills have walked into the fucking playoffs, we've walked into the playoffs with at least 2 critical fucking injuries. If there was a fucking cakewalk, we would walk in like the Patriots used to, with nobody hurt. With motherfucker, that's a fucking cakewalk when they changing rules for your bitch ass because they don't like niggas taking out your fucking knees. That's a fucking cakewalk. If you want to go like that, address the real shit. Don't come at me with that bullshit because our shit ain't never been the least path of fucking resistance. Because even when we fucking get there, how many fucking home games have we had in the AFC Championship game since Jim Kelly left?
And we didn't ask him to change the overtime.
Playoffs for like 18 years. That's not a good analogy. You didn't go to the playoffs for like 18 straight years.
You don't made a fucking horrible analogy first. So if you can ask an irrelevant question, I can ask an irrelevant question.
You're saying how many times have we had part of the reason why you didn't get a home playoff game, you're not the number 1 seed, because you lose to the damn Broncos. You lose to the damn Broncos, who got 70 damn points put up on them against the Dolphins in the regular season.
Hey Marcus,
y'all have
Marcus, how many 1-score games did the Chiefs win last year that were put up against skepticism from the refs helping them? And all we needed was one game to beat them. And all we needed was one game to surpass them to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Okay, so we're going to use that analogy. Did you talking about changing rules? Did you just say changing rules in the playoffs and stuff like that? How many rules have they changed for the Buffalo Bills? Because y'all pissed because they pissed on their league every time.
Not fucking one. Not one. They haven't changed not one rule for the fucking Buffalo Bills. If you're talking about the overtime rule, that has been in contemplation for over. That has been in contemplation for over a decade.
During the Damar Hamlin thing, which look, no one wants to see anybody get hurt. They went all around it. Oh, we were depressed. Now we just had Josh.
We just
had Nealon commit suicide last week.
God bless. Okay? God bless.
And the Cowboys came out and fought through that. Fucking New Orleans was underwater after damn Hurricane Katrina, and they used that as inspiration to go and win a championship. New York, the Giants, had 9/11 in 2001, and they used that to springboard that. Y'all got fucking a bunch of excuses. That's what it is. It's always some excuse. That's what I talk. Almost. We almost won. Wide right. 13 seconds. We can't get a home game. We lose to the Bengals. We lose to. It's always something. There's just some teams that look. This sounds kind of jacked up. There's just some teams that are kind of cursed. You're the damn the Chicago Cubs. And I was born in Chicago.
Wait, we doing that? We doing curses? We
doing dumb shit. Ain't nobody cursed. Ain't nobody cursed. There's a reason why the NFL is an entertainment league and not like college football. There's a reason why. There's a reason why these things are in place. I can understand what you're trying to say, Marcus, but in my eyes, the baseline of what you're trying to say is a bunch of bullshit. Because at the end of it,
for 60 years, D, do you understand that there are some teams that are?
Hey, hold on, Marcus. Okay, hold on. Name all the small market teams outside of Kansas City that have won an NFL Super Bowl.
Tampa Bay, Kansas City. I
said name all of the small market teams outside of Kansas City that have won a Super Bowl in the Super Bowl era.
Tampa Bay.
That's it, right?
Green Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Green
Bay. Again, you just have some teams that are unfortunate. We have expansion teams. We have Charlotte, North Carolina. Have been to a damn Super Bowl. And since
did they win the Super Bowl? We've been to 4 straight. Did they win the Super Bowl? I said who's won the Super Bowl? You named 3 teams. You named 3 teams.
Tampa Bay came into the league in 1976. Tampa Bay came into the league in 1970. Seattle came into the league. Seattle and Tampa Bay came into the league in 76. Seattle and Tampa Bay came into the league in 76. And you've been in the fucking league since 1960, and there's always something that goes wrong.
1970.
1960. You came into the league. You came into existence in 1960. And you ain't won.
If you want to go back that far,
AFC.
Hey Marcus. Let me ask you a question. Why don't you have this same conversation? Why don't you have the same conversation with Cincinnati? They've never won a Super Bowl. They're in the same situation as us, but you ain't giving them that same flag.
Devon Stanfield. I just told Marcus this morning about having the same energy for us. I just told him this morning about same energy stuff. But regardless of that,
he don't got the same energy for Minnesota.
Regardless of that, all I'm gonna say is this. How many of y'all really believe that the Buffalo Bills is gonna get over the hump and make it out the AFC?
As soon as they get the fuck out of McDermott, they will get over the hump.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. So we're talking coaching again. We're back to the original premise. Coaching has a lot. I just asked y'all a question. I asked y'all if Bill Belichick was your coach.
McDermott should have been fired last year.
And this is what I'm talking about here, as far as like with franchising, making decisions in the front office. As soon as Bill Belichick got fired by the New England Patriots, the Buffalo Bills should have been on the phone 5 minutes later. You get your lick back. You want to fire me after I done won y'all 6 championships? Y'all want to fire me?
I mean, that do make sense.
Come over here, and I'm gonna shit on the New England Patriots every year. But that's what I'm talking about. You all have been accustomed. You're comfortable. Because
I do say that.
I agree with that.
Elite. What did you call it, D? What's the term?
Elite mediocrity. Elite mediocrity.
You have been in such a drought, curse, for so long with the 18 years of no playoffs, and you finally get out of that, and McDermott, it's great.
Marcus, stop taking my shit. I've been saying this for the longest, sir. I've had a problem with Sean McDermott since year one.
Why the hell would you not go out? Why the hell would you not go out and go get him? Why would you not?
Because we don't have a Robert Kraft or a Howie Roseman in ownership. We don't have a person that's just that says, hey, I don't care what it takes to go get me a championship. We don't have that. We got a person that's trying to manage a budget and is really more concerned about.
Wait, Divine. Wait. Let me cut you off because y'all been going. Let me say this though, because I have to shoot Bale a little bit. He has been, and I really don't like the Bills, but I have to be, legit. They've been trying to get Waddle to rumors. They've been trying to get waste first round picks.
Hey, I'm not cutting you off. I'm not cutting you off. Just ask Marcus what I said when I was in El Paso about Waddle. Did I not say that they were going after him?
Yes. Okay, so we can't say that they're not trying. They was actually trying.
But you're holding on.
They trying.
You're holding on to a pick. You're holding on to a pick that could possibly draft somebody 2 years from now for an unproven talent.
Well, the Bills.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. I want to rebuke that, and I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, because I always said those first round picks is basically second round picks anyway. So I never really had faith in them. And y'all gonna fuck up the picks anyway. Y'all's better off trading the pick. Y'all gonna fuck them up anyway. Yeah,
everybody know we don't hit in the first round. We always hit in the second round, not the first round.
Y'all don't hit no round. Y'all fucking
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Deion Walker and Max Harrison wasn't a hit. Wait, Deion Walker wasn't a hit?
That's the problem.
I'm talking about the past couple of years. Where is Elam? Where your man Matt Elam? Hold on. Show your face, Matt Elam.
That's the problem.
Show your face, nigga. Where you at, Matt Elam? I see you sitting.
He's in Dallas right now.
It's Kyer Elam.
He got cut.
Getting chewed up in Dallas. He got cut. Getting chewed up in Dallas too. Hold on. But excuse me, Yogi, you are right on what I was just about to mention. First and foremost, the Buffalo Bills don't get first round picks; they get second round picks. Let's be clear. They get
that's the problem.
First, which is
that's a good problem, though. That means y'all winning.
That's not a good problem.
That's number one.
That's a good problem.
No. That's not the only problem. That's not the only problem. No, that's not the only problem. If we get into the root of the problem, newsflash: today, the Buffalo Bills owner was put on blast for his management of both of these teams. Today, he was put on blast, the Sabres and the Bills, because guess what? They have an owner who knows not a damn thing about sports. There's problem number one. It's
you putting people on blast when you own the team. I'm not buying it. I own the team.
He's not a sports fanatic. That's number one. Number two, secondly, then you hire all these retreads and science experiments. No wonder why a science experiment would go back to what didn't already work, because they don't know they should know better, but they don't, because they had a little bit of success. Like Marcus said, they get comfortable with the little bit of success that they had, and then they bring all these retreads back. Trey White, your boy Jordan Poyer, Dane Jackson, Gabe Davis. I can continue to name all these retreads that they done got. I told y'all about Save a Lot quality, trying to get Wegmans quality out of those Save a Lot brands. I told y'all this.
You got the Save a Lot on Broadway. That's the Broadway Save a Lot, the worst one. Yeah, for sure.
I know the Broadway Save a Lot, and I'm from Broadway, by the way. Broadway, by the way. Hold on, though. Devon, you said that they hit on Maxwell Harrison. You asked that?
It's too early to tell.
It's to be determined.
Number one, not only is it too early to tell, but number two, yes, they did miss with the Maxwell Harrison pick. And here's why. Can y'all tell me what grade Maxwell Harrison was? Go ahead, because I know this.
I don't know. I'll let you go.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll let you
You know
know.
what his grade was?
Well, D, I don't know.
He was a 3rd round grade. Guess what you struggled with in the beginning of the year? You know, Cole Bishop actually has been stepping up a little bit.
Yeah,
I will give him that.
I'm impressed with that.
Guess what y'all was struggling with the first 7 weeks of the season? Safety and corner play. Guess who you could have got in the first round?
Joey Porter.
Somebody by the name of Nick Inamori, who is
Joey Porter too.
The second best defensive rookie player rated in the league right now. Nick Inamori could have been your pick. In fact, Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane could have took that first round pick and got 2 seconds like they did before, the year before, got Nick Inamori and got Maxwell Harrison for the Maxwell Harrison.
Or Will Johnson.
To be honest.
Or Will Johnson.
Or you could have got Will Johnson too. Easy. Again, organizational moves has been this team's biggest problem, if you ask me.
Mediocrity.
I agree.
It's not Josh Allen to be in the playoffs. Yo, it's not him. It's not him. It's the fact that you got a defensive-minded coach who's giving up 34 points per game in the playoffs for some reason. Last year, Kansas City couldn't score 30 points to save a life. What did they do in the playoffs against the Bills? That's right. Scored 30-plus points in the playoffs. That's right. One of the only teams that they scored 30 points on the whole year. Right. Again. What did Cincinnati do to them? Come to Buffalo, spank that ass, and walked out.
Meat and potatoes. To
be honest with you, home
meat and potatoes.
Watch this. Home and road don't even matter at this point because guess what? You've proven already you can't get it done at home. Cincinnati beat your brakes when they came here, and then Kansas City came here and scored 30 on y'all and beat y'all too. So home don't make no damn difference. Just like when you went on the road, you lost to Kansas City twice, and you can't beat the damn Houston Texans neither on the road now. You can't beat them either.
So we should have won.
And you want me to believe? Hold on, time out. Casual question: what year was the quarterback in when Houston beat Buffalo? What year was it?
Second year.
Y'all remember? What quarterback was it? What quarterback was it?
It was Watson.
What year was he in?
He was like his second, third year.
It wasn't second, third year, sir. Stop that lying. It was his second year. Bo Nix is in the second year. Dre May is in the second year.
Oh, here we go with this shit. You
Watson was a way better quarterback.
Oh my God! You ain't betting. You just talking. Okay, you just talking.
Watson was a way better quarterback back then. Way better quarterback back then. Really?
He was an elite quarterback when they beat us in the playoffs.
Okay, so watch this. Let me ask you this question. After 8 weeks, hold on, because I love to hear what I love hearing what y'all saying right now. But I need you to go back and look at Deshaun Watson's stats. In 2019, after week 9, week 10, what is it? Week 11 now? We in week 11?
Yeah, I think it's week 12 now.
Week 12 now? Week 12? Look at his stats and tell me if they do not mirror what you see right now from Bo Nix and Drake May.
Right all right, man. You talking, but you betting or not?
Well, I mean...
Oh, wait, hold on, D. Are you betting or not? Are you betting or not?
I would. See me, sir? Yes, I would bet. I would bet.
Okay. I'm gonna get your info. I got you.
We're gonna share all that info. You know, we're gonna try to take it and kick it. Of course.
Wait, D, he valid? He valid the bet? He betting? He valid? He valid? I need a stamp because I know D paid. I don't know what you running off. Because you the fire starter, but I heard you the money runner. I'm the
money runner.
You the money runner.
Yo, he heard I was the money runner.
I'm chatting. We get the info.
Sir,
I'm betting. I don't know what time.
Real 716ers is around here. I don't know. Listen, we can bet that. I can bet the 50.
I'm gonna get the info. Let me get the info. Don't worry about
Bills,
it.
if they make the playoffs, they playing on the road. They not beating Drake May, nor are they beating Bo Nix. Are you kidding me?
I agree with that.
But you're moving on what I'm saying. If they do win, it's not going to be because of Drake May and Bo Nix. That's what I'm telling you. It ain't going to be because of.
Can I ask you a question? Do it matter if it's solely because of them two?
No,
do it matter that you went home?
No, it do not. But if I am the Bills coach, I'm making
I feel like this is a Drake hit song right now. Which one? Which one you want?
Listen, I'm telling you verbatim, if they get into the playoffs and they win, it's not going to be because of them. They're going to have probably a $150 and 1 touchdown and 3 picks. And if they win, it's not going to be because of the quarterback. That's what I'm telling you.
I tell you what.
Hey, Dre. Dre. They just cut to the Houston Texans locker room. They were eating buffalo chicken wings after the game.
I cannot. I told you the Bills love being somebody else's story. I told you. I keep telling y'all this. I'm telling you now.
I get sick of that shit, dude.
I'm just wondering which one. Which one y'all gonna be the story of this year?
Hey, do the winner go to spoils, D? When you win, you get to talk shit.
I don't like how we be going out to these motherfuckers, bro. We could beat half of these motherfuckers, man. We run into. We just
guess what? Because
bro,
your coach don't got it. Listen, your coach don't got the
coach. He's not it.
Your coach do not have the killer mentality.
I think we all know that.
Killer team.
I think we all know that, though. We all know that.
If Sean McDermott was a real head coach, the moment that Brian Daboll would have got fired, at bare minimum,
he should have brought him back.
He should have brought him back at bare minimum. He should have brought him back as a consultant. At bare minimum, because if you know that you're struggling and you don't have the pieces to be elite anywhere on offense outside of quarterback, then you need to be as creative as you possibly can. And as far as availability and as far as homemade nostalgia, all you have to do is make that phone call and put your ego to the side to bring about the mindset of the bigger picture, and we could have been moving forward.
James Cook about to rush for 1,500 plus yards and it's about to go to waste. When the last time the 1,500-yard rusher?
Meanwhile, we got Rory from Rory and Maul calling plays on offense.
I'm telling you right now. Hey, y'all think what? Watch this.
Speaking of racist,
would be smart.
I like that. That's a good segue to the racist Josh Allen. That's a good segue. I like that energy. Go ahead, talk his head.
To the who?
To the racist Josh Allen. I ain't forget the tweets, nigga. I ain't forget the tweets.
Oh yeah, I ain't never forgot those.
Oh, okay. Let's be clear. My quarterback black.
That's why I don't 2018 for that.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. Good segue though.
Listen,
it makes sense. Josh Allen, yeah. You're right.
Yo, all I'm saying is this, sir.
We did
smart. They would be smart not to go through Daniel Jones to win the playoff.
Yeah, listen. Oh yeah, you better. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's get to that. Hey, listen, I just don't believe in these teams that y'all talking about because at the end of the day, it's gonna get to New England and all these other games where weather does make a difference. Certain things ain't gonna be what you think it is in real time because we all watching in real time. It's understandable. But when you get to this playoffs, people act different. I see Mahomes cool as a fan.
Wait. I got a question. Wait a minute. I got a question, y'all. I said that weather play a difference, right?
No. I'm saying
the Bills a real cold weather team. Are the
no.
weather team?
No. I think
they're not built.
I think they are.
They're not built like that. No.
I know Josh Allen.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They're not built.
No, they're not. A legitimate cold weather team. No, they are not.
Wait. Okay, so I'll make this fast. Wait, look, Josh, listen, Joe Flacco is a perfect example of the motherfucker barely made it to the playoffs, but when the playoffs hit, that nigga was Joe Cool. And we got a Super Bowl off that shit. So let's be clear, things are different. They can go one way or can go another.
Hold on. I got
it. Can go one way or can go another. There's two ways to shot.
I'm surprised the Ravens saying that.
Oh, well, wait, listen. Flacco was ass, but in the playoffs, he's different. In the playoffs, he's different. I'm telling you that. And all it takes is it can go that way, it can go the other way.
By that standard, Eli Manning was ass, but as soon as he got to the playoffs,
he got 2 Super Bowls though. He got 2 Super Bowls. I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying it can go that way or it can go the other way, where it looks great in the regular season and the playoffs ass. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers get checks off of great regular season run when the playoffs come in different. But he was great in the regular season. We're gonna give him $200 million now. Get the fuck out of here. No, we're not buying it.
I mean, that's you would be explaining
by those
what confidence you think the Bills are gonna perform in the playoffs?
By those standards, Josh Allen is nothing more than Phillip Rivers on steroids.
Well, I like that. I like that analogy. Ha ha ha! You might be right, my man, because I know Josh Allen. I think it's only because he's
no. Phillip Rivers had some bad games. No, Phillip Rivers had some bad games in the playoffs.
We always had these conversations about you can be the best player on you. There's always going to be somebody better. Me personally, I don't believe anybody better than me, but I'm a man. I'm gonna think that way. But we have to understand,
right? I want you to take a trip down memory lane. You ready? Bills is a cold weather team, right?
There's no better overall talent than Josh Allen right now in the league. But
a winner. Mahomes is a better winner. You're gonna run into niggas like Mahomes. Mahomes he's the Jordan. You had great players, Ewing, whoever, Clyde, whatever, but niggas just ran into Jordan, and a lot of niggas that was great just wasn't winning rings because of Jordan. So I'm saying the same thing about Mahomes and Josh Allen. Mahomes right now is just the one. Ain't nothing that anybody can do right now. Now, until he's knocked off, I'm going to keep on saying it till somebody come in there and punch him in the mouth, and we haven't seen it, except for the Eagles last year. But we talking about AFC.
Whoa. So, wait a minute. So you saying Patrick Mahomes is the one?
He is the one. The Eagles beat him last year, but the man won 4 Super Bowls. What you want me to say? I don't need to go back and forth. The facts say it for itself. The ring show.
Yeah, I mean, Super Bowl wise, yes, but I'm talking about right now at this moment, because this moment is what matters. I get it. We could go back and talk about old past Super Bowls and everything. That's cool and fine and dandy. But I'm talking about right now in this moment. You're telling me that the Buffalo Bills, again, are a cold weather team? No, sir. They haven't been a cold weather team for the longest of time. You know when the Bills?
You could have fooled me. They went in the snow. You could have fooled me. Shit. Go ahead. You could have fooled me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Watch this. I could have fooled you. I could have. Wait a minute.
Yo, there's a difference between winning in the snow and dominating in the snow. We used to dominate.
Yes, thank you. That's where I was about to go.
We had Miami come. We had Miami come up in the snow and had to beat them on the last second drive. That's crazy.
Twice, not once, but twice. Hold on, not once, but twice. Indianapolis, you barely beat in the cold weather. The only game that I ever seen.
Only game we dominated was Denver last year.
New England Patriots, no, in Denver, and it wasn't snowing then either. I've been at all these playoff games.
Well, wait, but you played the Steelers in the snow. Y'all beat them in the snow. Yeah, we played the Steelers that one year.
We beat them most recently in the snow, but when they had a reputable team with Le'Veon Bell, they cooked us twice.
I mean, I just don't. Again, nah, bro. I can't forget that Cincinnati came here and smoked our boots in the snow.
Well, here's my thing, though.
Kansas City twice came here and smoked our boots. I can't.
Wait. So here's my thing. There is AFC East teams and there are AFC North teams, and I've been saying this in our group chat that AFC North teams, we play different. We play physical. We play in the snow. We just built like that. So when we was in the group chat, and I said I was going to play the Bengals.
When you say we, who are you referring to when you talk about AFC?
Purple City. I am Bird Gang, Purple City all day. Ravens, long time.
So y'all soft too because we beat y'all in the snow every year too.
Yeah, I know. It pissed me off.
The Bills definitely said y'all.
We can do this.
Y'all in the snow. Y'all Joey Cracks off. Y'all smack Chiefs off and then finish them off.
That's what Devon, I was trying to figure that out. Which AFC North team besides the Bengals?
Wait, y'all niggas just got nice.
By the Bills.
Y'all just got nice.
All them teams get sent home by the Bills.
I'm still mad.
To me, the only legit, and this is just my opinion. To me, the only legit cold weather teams in the NFL throughout history is Green Bay and the Patriots. in Chicago, but Chicago ain't been that in a long time.
Yeah, you lost me at Chicago. There you go. You lost.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But Green Bay and the Patriots, they're the only teams that consistently perform in cold weather, no matter what time of year it is. That's it.
No, but back to that sleep.
You could at one time you could kind of throw Pittsburgh in that, and at one time you could throw Pittsburgh in that equation too. But
I can still say
49ers
Pittsburgh
might have something to say about that though.
I don't know about that. They not like that. They used to be like that. They not like that.
They used to be like that. They really did.
They not like that.
We're supposed to be
I'm
like
just saying, y'all
11-1 right now, or 10-2, and we ain't, and it just chaps my ass. That's what it is.
It's 7-4, sir.
Way better.
Y'all wasn't supposed to win that game.
But I look back to even the Jim Kelly days. We were soft back then in the cold weather. We were soft back then. We just had so much talent overshadowed our soft.
Y'all are finesse team. Y'all not built inside. I say great teams is built from the line up. So on both sides.
Bills is a dome team.
O-line and the D,
Bills
they're
are a dome team.
Oh no. But they're not a big team on the D line and the O line either.
No,
they're not a big team. So that's why I see the Bengals coming in and I say, yo, they're gonna run up and down y'all ass because y'all ain't got no meat and potatoes. Everything goes back to meat and potatoes. Why do you think the Eagles are so good? Because they're beefy on both sides of the line. Pause. That's what I've been saying. The Eagles, they're built to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, but we match up a lot better against the Eagles than Kansas City does.
What the hell are you talking about, man? I just got saved by the freaking team. What makes you think you're gonna beat the Eagles? What are we talking, bro?
I didn't say we would beat the Eagles. I said we match up a lot better.
Match up better with
I don't know about that.
How the hell you talking about y'all match up better and y'all lost to the worst version of the Eagles?
Hold on, Pimpin'. I said we match up better than the Kansas City Chiefs.
Y'all don't match. I hate this matchup word. It pissed me off. What's this matchup?
What is the hell is it?
We play the Eagles on the 28th. I'll let them show you better than 7.
Oh, sure, because you showed me last time and y'all lost. You showed me last
time. We lost on the last second drive. We was busting their ass the majority of the game. What are you talking about? Yeah, we was busting their ass the majority of the game.
Nobody buying this shit.
A fourth quarter fumble got them back in the game. Let's not forget that. We was busting their ass. Jalen Hurts looked like a bum out there. Let's stop. Don't go away from the details now.
Yo,
I just want to know this. Are y'all beating Pittsburgh next week?
Are we playing Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Answer questions with a question.
Oh yeah, if we play Pittsburgh on the road, all bets are off. We might lose that game.
Wait. Why you answer questions? Yo, this cat answer questions with questions make me sick. Answer the question. He just did the same shit your man did earlier.
I didn't answer the question with a question. I asked a follow-up question so that I could give you the answer.
You answer a direct question and you're just going around. We gonna do this.
I'm asking a variable-based question so I can give you the answer. I gave you the answer. I said we're probably gonna lose that game because we're playing in Pittsburgh. Did you not hear the follow up to the question that I asked?
No, I just heard somebody ask you a question.
Or are you just dragging me through the mud for shits and giggles for the laughs of this podcast right now?
That was for the Ravens thing. That was for the Ravens thing. Yeah, I had to get you to that. Yeah, that was for the Ravens thing. I ain't gonna lie. That was.
See, I don't take nothing personal. I'm ready.
I answer questions direct. I don't do the question with a question thing. I answer questions direct.
I'm gonna tell you. I feel like we are better. I feel like we are a legit better team at home, and the crowd is a lot more. It helps us to be more forgiving with our mistakes at home than we are on the road. I feel like
y'all are better. I don't trust the Steelers defense and they secondary. I really don't trust them. So y'all should. I think y'all gonna beat that game. I think y'all gonna beat the Steelers. I actually got y'all beating the Steelers. And plus, I need y'all to beat the Steelers. So I'm actually rooting for y'all. I am. I'm rooting for y'all.
The last couple weeks.
Hold on. Ain't Aaron Rodgers injured?
Aaron Rodgers hurt.
Hey, Rodgers injured.
Okay, hold on. Time out.
Y'all might be. I think y'all might lose now.
Wait a minute. We talking as if like Aaron Rodgers has never played through injuries before. We talking about 4-time NFL MVP.
Yeah, back at 88. Nobody, you don't care about that. Back at 88.
So you think because his left wrist You think because his left non-throwing wrist is injured, right? Y'all think that just gives y'all the upper hand against the Steelers?
I got the Bills.
Absolutely.
I want y'all to beat them. I got y'all beat.
I just watched Davis Mills beat y'all in Houston. And you don't think?
No. That defense beat it. No. The defense won. The defense beat it.
My man Mills had 2 touchdowns, though. Don't do that. He had 2 touchdowns, though. He did have 2 touchdowns.
The defense did.
No.
The defense did.
Who had 2 touchdowns?
Mills had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns. I'm making
the defense beat us.
No, they didn't. The Bills had 1 offensive touchdown.
He said Davis Mills.
He said Houston.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Davis Mills had 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah. I know.
Aaron Rodgers gonna get 2.
You're gonna get 1.
You got a lot of faith in Aaron Rodgers, man. He is
Aaron Rodgers about to get 2 touchdowns.
Our defense is ass. Our defense is ass. So why would we?
Our defense is ass. He's about to get 2 touchdowns.
Our defense is ass.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Aaron Rodgers is about to match Davis Mills with them 2
touchdowns. I like a good bum fight. I see 2 bums. I like a good bum fight. So I see 2 bums. I'm cool with that.
Because do we gotta go back to week 1?
We doing this?
Yes, we do. Let's go back to week 1.
Hey, Drake, you know what I really hate? I really
week one. You talk about the Bills Ravens.
Yeah,
the game we should have won.
You think what? Wait a minute. Well,
that game we should have won.
Hey Dre, you know what I hate? I hate a person that's on the outside instigating on 2 good teams to beat each other up so that they can slip in behind our beating each other.
I know.
That's what he do. That's what he does.
Yogi definitely not.
That's what he do.
Ravens ain't making the playoffs. I don't care. His Ravens
we're not making the playoffs.
To lose so bad, so his Ravens could sneak back in there to do what?
Wait. Are you betting?
We not too far off John Harbaugh's ass either.
Hold up. Yo, D. Wasn't he saying that he wanted the Ravens to lose so he could get a better draft pick?
No. He don't want that now.
You gotta keep the same energy now because I was telling Yogi a long time, a few weeks ago. Said, you ain't packing it in, right? This was his response. I want to because I know we ain't gonna be the playoffs.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. So I want to speak on that. And I think that is. No. I want to speak on that. I want to speak on that because I've been said this, and this is the issue that I feel like the Ravens and the Bills are both doing. We are stuck in mediocrity. We keep on winning, and we're not getting picks that we need to build around the team. I would love to start over because I am a firm believer that even if we get in the playoffs, I'm a realist. If we get into the playoffs, we're not going to do much. I don't feel like my team is good enough to win the Super Bowl. I would rather start over, get the picks, get more value, build a team through our draft because unlike y'all, we're not going to fuck up our picks. My thing is bigger play, always Super Bowl. We're not here just for no regular season shit.
You ain't fuck up the Oway pick?
Y'all can fuck up y'all pickers too because Ozzy's gone.
Wait. Hey, hold on. We got a lot of good picks. We're not fucking. Your man Coleman he's in the strip club right now. He's at Chapman and Kirby. He's in Chapman.
Yo, crazy. He had gold diggers.
What are we talking about, bro?
Ain't learned a goddamn thing.
Not a damn thing.
Yo.
What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Time out.
Bigger picture thinker. I'm always.
Harbaugh might not have been at Mar-a-Lago.
Listen.
John Harbaugh might not have been at Mar-a-Lago for the first couple weeks of the season. We not like that now.
You can tell us.
Hey, Dre, don't even worry about that because John Harbaugh was at Epstein Island. Don't worry about that.
We ain't gonna do that. Y'all ain't got no. You ain't gonna do that.
You about to say y'all ain't got no clue.
We're not gonna sit here and act like your team wasn't backing it up.
Wait, we got real tweets from your man Josh Allen. We got real tweets. You doing this Epstein shit?
Wait. You talking about the tweets? You talking about the tweets from when he was in college?
I don't give a damn. You're grown men. You know what we was doing at college. We grown men. We're not about to do that. He doing Rory business. That's why I see why you put the Rory thing. He slick and I caught it.
You talking about the tweets that he was in college and he apologized for before the draft?
Nah. No, I hate undercover racists. Sorry, he's undercover. I don't like that.
No, he
ain't.
I got a question for you though. I got a question for you. You're a Ravens fan, right?
So you hate Justin Bieber? You hate Justin Bieber too, huh?
Oh,
no. Hold on.
Big facts.
I got a real question for you. If John Harbaugh does not make the playoffs this year, do you move on? Do you move on from John Harbaugh?
All right, so I'll tell you this, and D will tell you. He can vouch for me right now. I've been wanting him fired. Lamar Jackson saved his job. He should have been fired years ago. I've said this.
He did say that.
I said he's a free lunch coach. There's a lot of free lunch coaches over here. There's a lot of free lunch coaches. I feel like he's fired. He should have been fired. He should have his job last year and the year before. So, yes, he should be gone. I want them gone. I feel like there's better coaches out there.
Yes, so.
To answer your question. I don't do this answer my question with a question thing. I answered your question. I don't do the answer the question with a question.
That's interesting because I wanted to say this earlier, right? Because y'all was talking about how coaches matter in the playoffs, right? Because we was talking about how the quarterbacks are limited in their playoff experience, right? Now, Shane Steichen has never been past.
Don't turn my mic off, Dre.
Sean Payton won a Super Bowl how long ago? Because we treat John Harbaugh the same way. He's a champion also. But you saying if if they don't make it, he deserves to get fired. Now, Sean Payton, with the season that they having, if they get the number one seed, they don't make it to Super Bowl. What you got to do after that? You firing him too?
Okay. First of all, number one, Sean Payton, totally different circumstance. Here's why. Number one, Sean Payton won the Super Bowl with Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. Okay, won the Super Bowl with Drew Brees. He's correct. Not on the wrong side of history like John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh is one of two, the only two, and you know who the other one is, sir, because you should know. Quarterback to coach relationship, 7-8 years in a row, never visited a Super Bowl. You know who's done that? You know what two pairs have done that?
Sean McDermott.
Sean McDermott, Josh Allen, and your boy over here, Purple City Gang over here, Purple Gang, and John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. So Sean Payton is not in the same boat, sir. Because I bet you this. If Sean Payton,
Sean Payton did it for a while with Drew Brees though before he got there.
Oh, but he didn't do it for.
If it wasn't for Katrina, his ass would have still been Super Bowl-less.
That's okay. He ifs and shoulda, coulda, wouldas. If ifs and buts was candy and nuts, we'd be eating all day long. Pause. But on some real, he's not in the same boat. You can't even put him in the same boat. He's not in the same boat. Those two are on the wrong side of history, sir, and should be on the hottest of seats. Wait a minute. And Devon, time out. How many times was Drew Brees the MVP of the league during that? Yeah. Keep your mic muted. Lamar's been the MVP how many times? How many?
Three times.
Okay. Josh Allen's been the MVP. It could have been MVP. Okay. There's your other difference right there. When we talk about there's a difference between Pro Bowls and all pros. Sir. You know how many all pros the Baltimore Ravens have had during John Harbaugh's tenure? Since Lamar Jackson's been on the team? You know how many?
They got 9 right now.
And that's why John Harbaugh should be on the hotter of seats than even Sean McDermott.
I got a question for you. And I'm not trying to throw a shot at nobody because I know somebody's listening. So I'm not trying to throw a shot. But I got a question for you. Who's on the hotter seat? John Harbaugh or Mike Tomlin?
If the Steelers listen, if the Steelers have a winning season, John Harbaugh.
Okay, and guess what? If the Steelers let them damn Purple City Bird Gang Baltimore Ravens come back and win the division, Mike Tomlin should be fired.
But you know who will get fired?
If you were Mike Tomlin, honestly, wouldn't you leave anyway?
I mean,
well,
hey, listen.
I mean, you do got a point there, but I'm just saying, if you let Baltimore sneak back in and win the division,
oh no, they game behind.
After what we saw the first 7 weeks with the Baltimore Ravens, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You know they're not gonna fire, but you know they're not going to fire. Yeah, right.
Who? Fire who?
They're not gonna fire him. Steelers ain't.
Fire who?
They're not gonna fire Tomlin.
You know they not.
They ain't gonna
the
fire
Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have had 3 head coaches their whole entire history.
Right. They ain't letting them go.
They're never doing that. That is what we call culture. That is what we call culture pattern. They're not doing that. That's just not happening. Because what coach are you going to go get? Please don't say Bill Belichick.
Sidebar. 3 years ago when we started talking about McDermott needed to go, do you know that Kevin O'Connell and Ben Johnson was available?
Ben Johnson and turned the Bears around.
Wait. So hold on.
Oh, here we go with this Bears.
No, wait. I want to. Wait.
Why? Why not?
I want to make this fast.
Hey, Dre, let the record show I wasn't the one to make that comment.
Yeah. Thank you. You Bears fan. I know why you would.
I know why you.
Yeah, he a Bears fan and he know better. Go ahead. Bear down, sir. Go ahead.
Wait. I want to make this fast because here's my thing, and you should always be aware of the teams that you're watching besides your team, right? And I've been in some of these Facebook Steeler fan pages, and people are asking for Tomlin's job, not knowing that with the talent that you got, because they ain't really got no talent on, you still taking these teams to the playoffs every year. And maybe be mediocre, because some people be like, oh, it's mediocre. But I'm like, you're not going to find a better coach than Tomlin. Tomlin's a great coach. I would trade Harbaugh right now and bring Tomlin in. I bet you we'll do better than what Harbaugh doing. So I'm just saying, like, they're both kind of in the hot seat. But for what Tomlin, he should have been fired 5 years ago. He should have been. Lamar saved his job. You see how Brian Gable was hugging all on Dark? Oh man, you saved my job. Thank you, Jesus. Oh Lord, hugging him like this is good.
He rushed him out of
still got fired.
He rushed his ass out that blue kid too.
Oh, thank you, save my ass. I'm just like, no, but the coaches bro. Like Harbaugh, 19 years. I don't want to bring up rings that you won 15, 16 years ago. Those rings are old now. We need new ones. I'm sorry. Like, he's a good coach, but like, I feel like he's just outdated. It's certain things you have to move on. That's all that is. And Tomlin, I've seen him coach with less, way less, and still make the playoffs. That's something that is respectable at the end of the day. Now, to speak on your Bears, I like what Brian, Ben Johnson. I like what he's doing over there. I like what he's doing. Because Williams, he was supposed to be a bust, and now he's looking solid. They're 7-3. They ain't been 7-3 in a long time, so I can't say anything bad about the Bears.
They haven't had a franchise quarterback in a while.
That's because we were about to ruin him like we do everybody else, and now he's on the way to being at least a 3,500-yard passer.
Oh, he's looking pretty good.
I'm kind of stuck on this Trentonini.
But wait, you a Bears fan? Oh, you a Bills fan?
So I'm actually a fan of both, but I grew up a Bears fan, but I never strayed away from the home team because I'm from Buffalo. So
okay, gotcha. Okay, I was about to give you a pass on that. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, all right.
There's a story behind it, and we can have that conversation, but it's for another day, not tonight.
All right. All right.
So real question
go
I want
ahead.
to ask y'all is, what y'all gonna do when the Bills go on a run and go back to the playoffs?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy.
Oh my fucking god.
We're making the playoffs, so stop it.
Sir,
No,
I
y'all
believe
making a
in that
playoff.
run like I believe the Bears is about to win the division. Sir, it's not happening. I'm gonna just tell you this right now.
I don't think the Bears are going to win the division. I think they're going to go through a small collapse like they did last year, and forfeit the division. Not necessarily lose 10 straight like they did last year. But I do think that they're gonna go on a losing streak starting this week because I don't think that they're gonna win the game this week.
I don't either. I don't either. And to be honest with you, again, Devon, I feel like the league fucked y'all. I really do. I feel like the league really fucked the Bears. The league know what the hell they be doing. Some of these schedules, man, they be making teams look real good, and then
like the Bills. Yeah, like the Bills. Yeah, like the Bills. Yeah, I know. Exactly, like the Bills.
So what was y'all schedule?
Pittsburgh,
What does y'all schedule
Eagles.
make y'all look like the first season?
Man, we haven't had a cakewalk schedule in years.
Are you? Wait a minute. You asking who that question? Me or them?
I'm talking to him. No, not you. Him.
You had a cupcake schedule.
Oh, you talking to yo? I was about to say because the Packers win consistently. I mean, I know we lost 3 games this year, giving up 39 points, but we win consistently. But go ahead.
Hey, Trey, let me ask you a question very quick. How do you think Jordan Love's going to play now that he doesn't have Josh Jacobs to fall back on and make him look better?
Ooh, make him look better. Ooh.
Okay, so I got an answer for that. You're going to see a lot of 22 personnel, the same stuff that they did with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Matt LaFleur is still the coach. So you're going to see a lot of 22 personnel. Players going to have to step up. And by the way, Matthew Golden, sir, see, here we go with these first-round picks again. Matthew Golden, when you are a first-round pick, I expect first-round impact. He may not have had the yards, but when Tucker Kraft was on the field, he was definitely clearing space out for Tucker Kraft to catch passes. Now you're going to have to be the one catching the passes. That's just how I feel about that. Or Green Bay is going to get their ass paid too coming up. Because you got to put up points. Another thing I can't stand about
NFC is all over the place, though. They're all over the place. NFC, anybody can get out there. NFC.
Yo, didn't I say that last week? You was like, nah, it's the Eagles.
Well, besides the Eagles, I know the Eagles gonna be there, but besides the Eagles, it could be anybody.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. It could be the Rams. It could be the Rams. It could be the Packers still. It could be
the Packers
Detroit.
so they could play with the Eagles though. For real, they just didn't score enough points to win.
That because Matt LaFleur, dumbass, 2 weeks in a row at home. I want to punch him. When I see him, I want to punch him. Like Sean McDermott gets on my nerves. I want to punch Matt LaFleur right in his face because he hit the floor. LaFleur, he hit the floor against Carolina, and he hit the floor against Philly. The Packers are a better team than Philly, and they let Philly off the hook with that shitty ass fucking play calling. Shitty ass play calling. I was highly annoyed.
You can make that argument, or you can also make that argument that Dallas let y'all off the hook.
Yikes!
Wait a minute. Whoa! They let us off the hook. Last I checked, we scored 40 on Dallas. I don't know about letting.
Yeah, y'all scored 40, and y'all scored 40, but they was busting y'all ass.
Oh yeah, Dallas definitely was.
They was busting y'all ass.
Watch this. That's why I got Dallas beating the Eagles this week because Philly got to put up points to play Dallas. And by the way, as much as I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, and they still not making the playoffs, I do have to say, when you have Quinion Williams and Kenny Clark as your 2 DTs, Saquon Barkley may not have a great game this week either.
I'm not going that far.
That defense is going to be a little bit better.
Oh, wait. I'm not going that far.
Saquon running for a bill.
Yo, Saquon running for $150.
Saquon running for 100.
I got $150. I'm putting crazy as hell. $150 in a
Crazy
win.
as hell.
I'm doing it right now. $150 in a win.
Saquon Barkley is running for $150 this week.
I got it. Their
I said
defense is
100.
ass.
He said $150.
I got it. Hey, listen, look. Hey, y'all defense is better than the Cowboys defense. That ain't saying much.
You don't think that the Cowboys defense looks better? It's looking
Yo,
the Bills defense better than
you a piece of shit for that. He said the Bills defense is better than the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit for that.
He a real piece of shit for that.
Come on, man. Stop, bro.
But at the same token, I tell you what, I bet you. I'm just gonna I'll put it like this. I bet you Saquon Barkley ain't getting $150.
Yeah, I was trolling. I give like $120. I got $120 though. Not $150. I got $120. I got $120.
They didn't even do that to the Packers. Saquon Barkley didn't do that to the Packers. And
yo, I got a lot. Yo, Saquon Barkley nice like
Dallas
that. All-purpose yards. Wait, hold on.
Green Bay.
All-purpose yards. He definitely getting $150. I'm telling you that right now. Saquon, all-purpose yards. He getting $150. Easy. I'm betting that. FanDuel, easy.
All-purpose?
That defense is not all-purpose. All-purpose, for sure. $150, easy.
He ain't getting no $150.
I'll show you the slip.
He ain't getting no $150. I'm telling you right now. Dallas gonna have a game
Tyson right there, though. That's a Tyson.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you like that, dude. You like that. Yeah, we need to get a sponsor for FanDuel. That's a fact. Let's get to it.
I guess we do need to listen. I guess we do. But we're gonna find out. Because I got a feeling that Dallas is going to have a game plan specifically for Saquon Barkley this week.
Hey, hypothetical question, Dre.
Especially when AJ Brown can't get no targets, no real targets.
Hey, hypothetical question for y'all. If y'all had to start y'all franchise around a running back, but you could only choose from Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, and Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry, who would you start with?
Saquon. Easy.
Why do he be asking questions like this?
I think it's easy.
I'm going with Derrick Henry because he's been the most consistent.
Oh my God, he stole our money. He stole our money.
Derrick Henry will be
He stole our money. He stole our money.
Down here by the
we went to the bank. He stole our money. Yeah, he stole our money without a gun, without a mask, and without a gun. Stole our money. I call it how I see it. I love Henry. I was saying King Henry. He's the one. And this year he's been terrible. He has been terrible.
I mean, if we being honest, him and Saquon have taken a step back.
Saquon not even in the top 15 of running backs.
I said, you know what? I was gonna pick Bijan.
I like Bijan, but I think he's a product of a good line, though.
That was gonna be my pick, Bijan.
Yo, Cass is a product of a good line. Is a different conversation.
I remember Bijan
Ezekiel Elliott was the nigga for a minute. I'm not about to let that be.
Here's why I didn't pick Bijan. The only reason why I didn't pick Bijan is because as good of a player as he is, you have to also remember that culture matters. Culture is embedded in certain folks.
Wait, but he didn't bring up culture. He said play skillful, play skill. He didn't bring that.
Wait a minute, but that to me that matters all in this conversation.
Henry. He said draft. Ain't no organization. The man, nobody drafted nobody. It ain't no organization. It's a draft. Skill set for skill set. You're not picking.
Okay, so no. That's not what he said, though. He ain't say that.
He said draft. He said if you had to draft somebody. No, he said draft. If you had to draft one player.
No, he didn't. He said if you had to build around. He didn't say draft. He said build.
What did he say?
He said he had to build around one player. Who
build? He said build.
I would build.
Build and draft is two different things. That's why I said if it's build, then I have to look at everything, not just you drafted a player. If it's a draft, then if we talking about draft, then I'm taking Bijan. I gotta take Bijan. If we talking about draft, if we're talking draft alone, I'm taking Bijan because Bijan can do two things very well: catch out the backfield and run.
Barkley can do that too. What we talking
about? The best out of those mentioned doing both.
Barkley can do that too for a long time. He's been consistent for a long time doing that.
Barkley does everything that Bijan does. Just not
better.
Bijan is younger.
He's not as young, and he was never as fast as Bijan is. Bijan's fast as shit.
But that's and that's the other thing. But if we was talking about building, I'm just talking about Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has been in the playoffs with the Tennessee Titans. That shitty ass organization. He's carried organizations on his back. He's been consistent running the football.
Was this shitty with Mike Vrabel was coaching too?
Huh? Yeah, but Drake, picture Saquon in an offense where he doesn't have to carry the load like he did with the Giants.
I get you. I get that.
There's not as much wear and tear, and then we're looking at a different running back.
Yeah, right. And I don't like to see. And you got your speed comparison too. There's a lot of fast dummies out here, bro. We're not about to do that. If you're fast with no skill, you just fast. Like, let's not do that.
Derrick Henry got skill though.
Let's be clear. The Titans was a horrible organization. Was they horrible when Mike Vrabel was there, taking them to the playoffs? They had that 1 seed and shit like that. They were still terrible then. The Titans.
The Titans? Yes.
Yeah. The Patriots remind me of them.
Oh, you know what the difference is?
Don't say the quarterback.
Go ahead and say it.
Don't say the quarterback.
Winning culture is the difference.
Oh my God, with this culture shit. Oh my God. The only
Tennessee Titans won the Super Bowl. The Tennessee Titans won the Super Bowl.
Hold on, no. I understand all of that. But as a head coach, he personally himself has never gone.
Matter of fact, wait a minute. Hold up, sir. Wait a minute. Time out, sir. That same team that you mentioned, that same team, right? That same team, that number 1 seed. What you said? The number 1 seed Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Titans. What happened in the playoffs?
Yeah, there we go.
They lost.
No, they did not.
I'm waiting. This ain't difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, Yogi, I know you're not laughing. I know you're not laughing because just besides recent, sir, your team got their tail spanked by the Titans in the playoffs.
I know that. That's why. Listen, I'm not comparing. You had a great comparison. No, you had a great comparison about the Titans and the Patriots because Drake May and Ryan Tannehill are one and the same. They're both the same.
Oh no.
So I agree.
Oh no.
Hello.
Oh no. I think wait a minute. I think they're really saying this. Hold on.
Got
He was not shit as a head coach. Cut that shit out. Winning culture, my ass. He has none.
Yes,
he used to play for a winning culture. He himself has no winning culture.
Yes, he was. Listen, they even gave Mike Vrabel Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
He was the coach when Titans blew that
yeah, you remember that? No. Answer the question. Do you remember? You remember that, right? They gave him Coach of the Year.
And then what happened after that?
If that's the case,
he got fired.
Hold on, watch this. If that's the case, he was no more than Kevin Stefanski was when he won Coach of the Year in Cleveland. If that's the case, sir. Boo shit. What did they do in the playoffs? Are you skipping that question? Why are you skipping the answer to that question? Because you know what the answer is. Not a damn thing. All that glit, all that fake gold, that cubic zirconia shit that you saw. Hell no. And they wouldn't have made the playoffs if Derrick Henry wasn't on the team. Derrick Henry carried that team, sir. Derrick Henry literally carried that Titans team.
Got a Derrick Henry in New England. He got a good running back. He ain't Derrick Henry.
Well, TreVeyon Henderson is a phenomenal running back. Actually,
I like him a lot. He's pretty damn good. Yeah.
You should know.
You should know.
You should know what he do to your Bills.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Well.
Ohio State product. You know what he did.
We got to
watch your mouth.
We got to see him again. We see him again.
Oh, his first 2 touchdown game came against who? I told you about how your team like stories, right? I could pull
the stories in the regular season be cute. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You can't say that. You know why you can't say that? Yo, stop letting. Oh, you know what, Yogi? I'm mad. He just left. I'm mad. He just left off the damn screen.
He got to work in the morning. Yeah.
Please tell Daryl that he is not allowed to say that. And the reason why you're not allowed to say all that, all those stories be cute in the regular season, is because you ain't finished your bro. You are Cody Rhodes before WrestleMania 40. Stop it. do we really need to go there, sir?
Yeah.
Adrenaline in my soul. And then you get your boots smoked and get slumped when it mattered most. Stop this. You can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that. Cat Williams said it best. Losers are not allowed to do what? Okay, stop this. You're not allowed to say that, sir. The stories be cute in the regular season. Well, hell, I tell you what.
That's right.
I'd rather have cute stories in the regular season than have ugly ones in the playoffs. I got some ugly ass stories in the playoffs. You got some ugly
listen.
Watch
your mouth.
Happen against one team.
Ugly. Last game had to say, you said, watch your mouth. You know I'm telling the truth. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Lasky. Let me ask you this question.
I know.
Lasky, let me ask you this question. What the fuck was that fake punch shit that he ran? That PR stuff that he ran with Damar Hamlin. What was that?
That's why. Listen, that's why they gotta go. They gotta get out of here.
This is what I'm talking about. I told you, y'all made more story headlines in a little bit. I could have wrote a whole story off that dumbass play. What in the entire fuck was that? I'm just wondering. You know, Lasky, watch this. On this show, I'm going to disclose something to y'all that I've never disclosed. After that play, I left One Bills Drive. I didn't even stay for the presser.
That boy.
I left because
I thought you was
play. It was up. I said, I'm beating the fucking traffic. I'm out of here.
I thought Dre was about to come out the salmon closet.
You know what? Here you go with the damn leave my salmon colored shirt alone. Listen, I'm telling you now, I beat the traffic last week. I swear to God. I seen it. I said, oh, here we go. I said,
at that point, it was a wrap.
It's over. I booked it. I booked it the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
I was home in 25 minutes. It was home before the game ended and knew it was over. I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe they just did this shit.
We got a lot of shit together.
Wait. Hold on. Let me get this straight. So Damar Hamlin died and you left before he came back to life?
No, that's not what I said. See, look at you. Don't even put that out there. What I said was,
yo, that's the way it sounded. You said, yo.
I'm talking about the fake punt.
Yo, you real disrespectful.
That Damar Hamlin fake punt. He left right there. He said, "Fuck
that's
this."
What I said. That's what I said.
Okay.
Say that. I said that fake punt. Hell, the Bills died after that. No, if you want to be real, if we being for real, the Bills died after that. I'm just not understanding what the hell was the point of that. That was the dumbest PR stunt I ever seen them do in my entire existence of watching playoff football up close. Like that was
you
wouldn't even
first of all, I love Damar Hamlin. I love everything he stands for, especially like with the nonprofit stuff. But am I the only one that feels like he's wearing mascara and eyeshadow?
Oh my God. We go. Divine.
Bro, what, man? Every time he does an interview, it looks like his lashes are longer than what they naturally are, bro.
I know he be acting up in the strip clubs and stuff. I know that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I know he be acting a fool though.
He be batting them lashes though.
You better chill out with that too. He gonna get himself in some trouble. Keep acting a fool.
How he gonna get himself in some trouble? He untouchable. He can't be touched, bro.
Who's untouchable?
Here we go with that Fred Jackson shit. Here we go with the Fred
Damar Hamlin is untouchable, bro. He's the only person in the NFL right now that has been here twice.
I could not.
Yo,
Anyway, I just again, you got to make me believe to believe, and right now
I mean, right now there's really no reason to be honest with you. I mean, and you play games like this, it don't look good. It don't look good at all.
You can't win business trips.
Yo, 7-4 is terrible when you think about the team. 7-4 is terrible when you think about the teams we lost to. The teams that we beat, you're like, oh yeah, that's good. When you look at the teams that we lost to, you're like, yo, how?
It's turning around. It's going the other way. We losing the games we should win, and we win the games we should lose.
We should be 10-1 right now. The only game we legit should have lost is the Patriots game.
Yes.
We deserve to lose that game, but Atlanta, Miami, and the game tonight, we should have won them games.
Let me ask y'all this: are we really that talented? Besides, do we really have that much talent on the team?
No.
But it's not just about the talent, bro. It's about the talent. It's about the talent, the culture, and the injuries. Like, this is what I was saying earlier. The success of a quarterback is largely in part and based on the sum of its parts that make up that team. Like, we can talk about the coaching all day.
Hold on. Can I ask you this question? What was the difference with last year than with this year's team?
I said that earlier. I said there's not enough players that do the little things and don't care about the spotlight. Yo,
Mac Hollins did that a lot.
Mac Hollins did not give a fuck about an interview, bro. Not at all.
He did all the dirty work.
Bro, listen. Oh my God.
You asked me, did they have talent? Lasky, you asked?
You brought in Elijah. I'm gonna keep it above. You brought in Elijah Moore. Bro, you brought in Elijah Moore to be the same gadget player that you signed Curtis Samuel to be. You minimize Curtis Samuel's gaining confidence, only to bench this nigga Elijah Moore and need the nigga Curtis Samuel. The nigga show up last week for the first half and then get hurt. Now you got to bring Elijah Moore back in, and he's not who you paid him to be. I mean, I hate to say. I hate to say this shit, but Dre said that shit. Yo, you trying to get Wegmans quality out of Save-A-Lot players, but the thing that Dre keep leaving the thing that Dre keep leaving out is we live in a Save-A-Lot city.
Wait a minute, it's multiple.
We live in a Save-A-Lot city that just so happens to have Wegmans leases in the city, but then we wonder why we want to operate in a Save-A-Lot mentality, because we operate in elite mediocrity.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Look at the list. Look at this list. The list tell you right there. That list right there should tell you everything you need to know. And Brandon Beane had the audacity.
He got to go.
The audacity. I'm sorry, but I think y'all losing the season off his arrogance alone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you saving these picks for? Why are you saving these picks, bro? If you're not, go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me ask this quick question, because both of them came from Carolina. Don't you think they building the Bills like how they did with Carolina when Cam was there? It was just
that's why they get.
I said that.
That's why they get so many players from Carolina and the LA Rams, because that's their makeup. The Rams in Carolina is exactly their makeup.
I got a question. Here's a rebut question.
Mm-hmm.
Did Carolina win the Super Bowl?
No.
Exactly. So why are you doing it?
Wait, what? No, Dre, you supposed to take that shit. You supposed to take that shit further.
Dre, I can, but I didn't want to.
No, you can't leave it right there. You can't. You supposed to take that shit further. You supposed to say, is Josh Allen just Cam Newton reincarnated with a better arm?
Right? Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Devon, see, stop.
Damn.
Stop this, sir. This why. Listen, Devon be on these shows. Devon, there's a lot of.
Yo, I can't.
There's at least 8 years of shows between me and Devon. So that stuff that you see, stop finishing damn sentences. I was leaving it there. It's a tag team, sir. I don't want to be the only one saying shit. I just wanted to put it out there. The notion they didn't win shit in Carolina, and you got beat by old ass Peyton Manning. You probably should have won that Super Bowl. By the way, you had Peyton Manning. Very
ain't no probably. You should have won that fucking Super Bowl. Ain't no way Elvis Dumerville and Dwight Freeney should have been on your ass like that. Neither one of them are above 6 foot. You're supposed to be able to step on both of them.
Again, I'm just saying again. I don't take nothing from Carolina. Carolina has not won a Super Bowl either. Never won a Super Bowl. Again, they got that elite.
But they only been in the league. Like to Marcus' point, they only been in the league for what, 14, 15, 20, 25 years? We've been in the league with OJ. We've been killing niggas. Never mind. Let me stop.
Yo, shut up.
Yup. See, he's about to go. Listen, Carolina been to the Super Bowl before Buffalo. This is crazy. In the modern era, I won't say 90s. Modern era, Carolina has been there before them. Seattle. Damn.
This is bad. This is bad.
Even the Atlanta Falcons. Even the Atlanta. Oh my God. I cannot. Listen, I told Ron Thomas to go find me how many Atlanta games they done blew, that they done had victory, should have had victories for, that they done blew. Even they made the. Sir,
this is bad.
When you think about it, even more, it's pitiful. It get more and more pitiful the more you think about it.
Right. Here's the thing that I hate the most, and you know my cousin Ice, you know him personally, so
yes, I know.
This is something that he said 2 years ago. He said, and I hate this. He said, I'm tired of being on the wrong side of history.
Haven't I said that like 4 times tonight? Being on the wrong side of history, they on the wrong side, bro. And here's the worst part. I didn't even bring this up. Hey, Daryl, I got a question for you. This is the last year at Highmark Stadium. How y'all feel not getting a chance to play a playoff game in the last season at Highmark? Y'all not gonna play a playoff game.
Not gonna play one playoff game.
Don't let that slide, D.
It ain't gonna be at home. It ain't gonna be at home.
Right now, thinking about it, I'm pissed off, but we will.
Oh, you will? You'll be playing a playoff game at home?
No. Yo, Dre, the only way we would play a playoff game at Highmark is if we get to the AFC Championship and play the Chiefs, because we got the tiebreaker.
Yo, you know what? That would be the fucking craziest. That would be the great. Wait a minute. That would be the craziest.
Why did I even say that on the air? Because if the conspiracy theorists.
That would be the craziest twist of 2025.
And then it'd be just our luck. We'll win that. It'd be just our luck. We'll win that shit.
2025. If the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs somehow end up in the AFC Championship game again, and Buffalo at home for it, and they win, that would be the.
Hey, mark my words. If we were the 6 and 7. If we were respectively, if we were the 6 seed,
damn twist,
bro. If we were the 6 seed and Kansas City is the 7 seed, and somehow, some way, we both make it to the AFC Championship game, that would be the plight.
That would be the craziest twist ever. I swear to God, it would.
And it would be crazy because you know Kansas City. If Kansas City is the 7 seed, you know that they're getting there. Because they're gonna have to start the playoffs against Indianapolis or Denver.
So, right. So here, that's where. Watch this, and that's where. What's his name? Oh my God! Remember Yogi was saying this earlier. He didn't trust Bo Nix or
Daniel Jones. Yep.
Or Daniel Jones. Your mic is muted, Daryl. You gotta turn your mic back on.
Our first game would be against New England. So if we beat New England off the rip, nobody would be able to beat us because we'd have already beat our foe.
And that's why he was saying earlier, these quarterbacks have not been there like that. If there's a situation where if the Patriots got to host the Chiefs the first round.
If any of them got to host the Chiefs first night, good night.
Good night. You won a division for what? You don't like us now.
Especially if all three Chiefs running backs are healthy. Oh, it's good night. Good night.
So guess what though? Here would be the other crazy ass twist. The other crazy twist would be if Kansas City don't even make the playoffs at all.
So then that would make McDermott and them look bad. That would make the Bills look bad.
So who would be the seventh seed? Who would be the seventh seed?
So watch this. So Denver. Well, let's talk about the West. Ooh. Denver and the Chargers probably will make the playoffs.
Damn, I forgot about the Chargers.
Buffalo,
man, listen, the way the Chargers been playing, they trying to give the way the Chargers been playing, they trying to give away their playoff spot.
I know they trying to give away their playoff spot.
Man,
and that's
crazy.
Real.
They got their ass up.
I do not want to see Jacksonville in it because
Jacksonville beat the shit out of them.
Yes, I know.
I forgot about them too. Shit.
You got the Colts, and then you got Pittsburgh and one other team.
And a lot of people after the night, especially, they don't want to see Houston in the playoffs. That defense.
No, that defense is nasty.
Yeah, that defense.
That's another thing.
CJ Stroud. We talking about playoffs.
CJ just made it even worse for Kansas City because now they're half a game ahead of Kansas City too.
We talking about playoffs. CJ Stroud is worse than Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
But I'm just saying. When it comes to seating right now, they just made it worse for Kansas City. Kansas City just went down again. They just went down another seed because Houston just went up a seed at minimum because they 6-5. That's what I'm saying. The two twists would be Kansas City don't make the playoffs. That's gonna make Buffalo look bad, real bad.
Yeah, I agree.
The other one is if Buffalo and Kansas City was to play in the AFC Championship game, and that game is in Buffalo, and then Buffalo finally get past the Chiefs in a playoff game, and then you go to the Super Bowl. Who you playing in the Super Bowl? See, here we go.
Right, the Rams, Eagles.
Hold on, here's a twist. Imagine if both of those teams don't make it to the playoffs.
Both of what teams?
That's the other.
Hey man, stop that blasphemy. Kill yourself.
Listen,
what if the Bills and the Chiefs don't make the playoffs?
What team do you know that went into a new stadium that the year before didn't make the playoffs?
That's a good thought.
It's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't getting no home game unless every coin in the couch fall correctly.
But if New England lose,
it's possible. The way they've been playing is possible.
The last time I saw perfect coins, hold on, watch this. The last time I saw perfect coins fall through the couch is Baltimore. It's Ray Lewis. And Joe Flacco had to throw 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions at that playoff on that postseason run. One of the better postseason runs we've ever seen. I don't know, man. McDermott. I
don't trust him. I don't trust him.
There is your block right there. Is McDermott and being them your blocks. First and foremost, number one, something else that needs to be mentioned. I cannot believe the Buffalo Bills did not pull the trigger on
Jalen
Waddle.
So they pulled the trigger. They just wanted next year's first round pick instead of 2027.
I don't know why Buffalo didn't give it up. First of all, Brandon Beane does not draft well in the first round. Here's my thing. I just want to know who are you getting in the late first round that was going to be impactful.
Right, here's my thing. Fuck all that. Here's my thing. Jeremiah Smith is coming out in 27. If they want 26, take it. Ain't nobody. It's 26 is wide receiver heavy. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't stud heavy.
Jeremiah Smith number one. He gonna be the first one.
Should have gave him that.
Yeah, he gonna be a top pick when he come out.
He gonna be a top pick.
First of all, it's a late. It's
no.
Technical.
So you give up. So you give up you give up next year's. You give up next year's 20. You give up next year's first. You give up 27's third and 7th. You get Jalen Waddle, and then if it starts off bad, you tank, and then you still got your 27 pick, so you go get Jeremiah.
But guess what?
And then you spend the rest of your draft going after the trenches. You don't look at nothing else.
But see, that kind of go back what you said earlier. The Bills is in that middle ground. Like,
no, they not. Wait a minute, middle ground.
Mediocrity. They're not bad enough to tank, but they just good enough.
The record.
They don't want. The reason that they don't want to tank is because ticket sales sustain.
Thank you. I was about to say, get to that shit. Please
ticket sales sustain their TV contracts. If they are consistent winners, they sustain their TV contracts. When they sustain their TV contracts, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to.
Add the whole thing, Devon. Especially when you're going into a new stadium that cut 20,000 seats and raise the prices on tickets and put licenses on seats.
And
those people
put restrictions on tailgating.
And that's what I said.
They want a winning product.
As long as they winning,
not paying,
selling tickets, they not firing nobody. That's why I said Paguli's not gonna fire neither one of them as long as they continue.
But you gotta have. But here's the thing:
elite mediocrity.
You gotta have a winning product, legitimately. They don't want this circle the wagon shit. You're not getting people to pay all that money.
I mean, because motherfuckers still going tailgating and jumping through tables.
No.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. They put so many new restrictions on tailgating.
That ain't gonna be enough no more.
Man, like you can't get
sell the stadium out.
They're not gonna sell the stadium out if the product ain't winner. If the Bills not a winning product, no the hell they ain't.
I don't know everybody who's a Buffalonian, but they start tailgating the night before the game, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But you got to be a winning product. Like, I mean, a legitimate winning product. You cannot be one and done in the playoff. This is why I mentioned all this for a reason. You getting no home playoff game unless you play the AFC Championship game against somebody beneath you in the rankings, right?
And that's what I'm saying. If Buffalo and Kansas City are the 6 or 7 seed, which would make so much money for Vegas if they are the 6 and 7 seed, and then somehow out of the depths of the deep blue sea, these motherfuckers end up in the AFC Championship game together.
That would be crazy.
Buffalo would have a home game.
I told you that would be the twist of 2025. That'd be the craziest twist of 2025.
But let me tell you why it would happen. Because all of a sudden, I can't speak to why it would happen for Kansas City because I don't know why Kansas City is losing the way they're losing right now. But for Buffalo, the only reason it would happen is everybody who's hurt would get healthy.
Yep.
And then you'd be able to explain everything. You'd be like, "Oh, well, we got all our people back." And so nobody would question anything, even though I'm sure 100% that the NFL will be helping us get to the AFC Championship game. By the grace of God, we would win that game, get to the Super Bowl, and then probably get blown out.
Yeah, probably.
But just getting there would do so much for the fucking city and the port between Canada and the US. It would go crazy.
Just getting there would make the new stadium beginning a whole lot easier and better.
It would get so much Canadian buy-in, so much Canadian investment.
Your brains beat out the first round. You get your brains beat out the first round of the playoffs. I'm telling you now, there was people already talking about selling their season tickets before the new stadium opened. I've ran into plenty of folks already who said, "Yeah, I'm not. Nope.
There's so many people out there talking right now about how the Buffalo Bills window is closed. What if they window not closed at all? It's just
their window closed, man. Let me ask you this: when they
I'm saying hypothetically, what if their window is not closed at all? What if their window's not closed at all? It's literally just the injuries and the fact that they're missing one elite talent on offense.
If it ain't closed, it's cracked open just a little bit.
But going into we talking about last season when they got rid of Diggs. Was the Bills really like a Super Bowl favorite going into that season?
Before or after they got rid of Diggs?
After they got rid of Diggs.
Remember Emmanuel Acho's famous rant about how our window was closed? Nobody believed that we were going to do anything.
Yeah, nobody.
Wait a minute. I was about to say, Daryl, I can't believe you just sat there with nothing to say. Sir, we was round for that.
Yeah, they call Allen over.
Leading up to this year, I called Dre back in August. And I said, Dre, I really don't like the fact that they giving us all this credit talking about we the favorite in all of our games this year. I said, I feel like we're gonna fuck this year off. We had a long ass conversation about that shit.
I also said this, and Daryl, you can attest to this. I also said that the year that they got rid of Diggs and then the Bills was 14-4. What did I tell y'all? I said that would be an indictment on who?
Brandon Beane.
Because y'all won with what?
Less.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you still couldn't get over the hump. Even winning with less, and you had a better record at 13-4 than you did
when you had the elite talent.
So that is an indictment to say that you can't get it done either way. And then you
Dre, it should have been an indictment on Beane and McDermott, because that showed that not only could you not get it done with less, but that also showed that McDermott was not in control of his fucking locker room.
Well, that too, and the fact that they tried to blame, tried to blame Leslie Frazier before that too, and we now know it ain't Leslie Frazier.
So basically, we could say last year was our peak. Then.
I won't even say last year was our peak. I won't even say we overachieved last year. I would say last year we a
lot of people didn't have tape on the Bills last year.
We stumbled into the perfect storm of people counting us out, so overlooking us.
Yeah.
And we actually having a better culture of people who believed internally that we were better, and we were already a good. Let's keep it a buck. McDermott is not the best X's and O's guys, but he has created a culture of winning and doing things the right way. his ego oftentimes gets in his way in terms of taking you over the hump. But I don't want to take anything away from the guy in terms of like I don't want to ever say he's not a good. He's a very, very good coach. Very, very good coach. It's just that very, very good is not good enough oftentimes to get you over the hump to get to that status.
Correct. And he hasn't been a very, very good coach when it matters the most. That's
when it matters the most. 13 seconds is a perfect example.
I agree.
And my thing also is too, a lot of teams did not have tape on Buffalo that year either, because what you saw.
You got a good point.
Diggs was still on the team when Brady started to promote that we don't need Diggs to win football games. But Diggs was still on the team, so you had the game plan for him. The next year, you didn't have Diggs on the team, so you didn't know who the game plan for. You had receivers across the board, and you had James Cook, who ended up breaking out.
And you had no ego
last year. Right. So they didn't have tape on Buffalo like that. So
here's the problem with not having no egos. When you need a motherfucker with an ego, like give me the ball,
right?
And you don't have it. It is glaring.
I told y'all last year, y'all needed a real number one. When everybody was like, "Oh no, don't do that," because they don't know what to coach for. They don't know what the game.
The offense is not conducive
so
for a wide receiver.
Basically, you say we don't have no alpha on the team.
No, you don't.
Other than Allen,
the only alpha.
And you should have got Jayden Waddle. And you should have got Waddle. That was dumb.
The only alpha that you have on the team.
Allen's an alpha, but he's not a talker. If that makes sense. Like,
I was just about to say,
we're gonna get in niggas' face. We're gonna get in people's faces and make them inspired of it. If that makes sense.
Well, to me, it's not even about getting in people's face.
The only alpha on the team is the nicest person on the team. Josh Allen is the nicest person on the team.
That's kind of the problem.
Here's the other thing too. It's not even about getting in people's face. It's about consistent impact. You do not have but two players on this team that give you consistent impact. You know who those two players is? They're on the offensive side. You do not get consistent impact from anybody on that defense. Consistent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Hey, Dre. Dre, you saw my first comment in the chat, right? You read it out loud, right?
Yeah, I said
Picture Deion Dawkins doing a false start on a Tom Brady team.
Yeah, I know.
And you a seasoned all-pro first team
that you got your ass whooped. Couldn't believe Deion Dawkins did
Brady wouldn't even have chewed you out. He'd have looked at you, and then when you got to the huddle, he'd be like, "Nigga, you owe me," and he would have said, "Nigga."
Yo, and on top of that, let's be clear. Deion Dawkins failed y'all at the end of that game tonight.
He's the reason why we had to call that bullshit ass play.
They showed that motherfucking commercial. They showed this motherfucking commercial, and I was like, "Oh boy, I hate when they do that." Because as soon as they start showing commercials, the motherfuckers, here we go. Sure enough, this motherfucker not give up the sack. First of all, he gave up the sack. Then
he gave up 4. He gave up 4 of the 8.
That's crazy.
And he gave Deion
4 of the 8 were on him.
Let me ask y'all this question though.
And 2 of them came in the last quarter.
What's the question?
On that 4th down, when they gave the ball to Cook, do you think Josh Allen should have had the ball in his hand?
Yeah.
But I don't knock that.
Ball, he was trying to come out, and then they called another running play.
Yeah, I don't knock that. I don't knock that because in those situations, more times than not, they expect Josh to get the ball. So Brady was probably trying to think outside the box, but like sometimes, but Marcus says this all the time.
Outside the box when Cook been cooking all year. That's outside the box.
No. What I'm saying is sometimes Marcus says this all the time. Sometimes you outthink yourself out of a win.
Well, they just did.
But the reality of the matter is, I'll tell you what I liked. I like the fact that Josh and Gabe Davis's chemistry seems to be like coming back to like A1. I like that because all he had to do if he would have got them 2 feet in, if he would have stretched both feet out, we having a different conversation. Yeah, we having a different conversation. But that's something that when you ain't played in almost a year and a half, that's something that you don't get back. Like you really gotta be, that's in-game situation. Like he won't make that same stretch in the playoffs. But the thing that I disliked is, to your point that you just said, that Josh, like sometimes Josh need to come in the huddle and get the play from the sideline and be like, fuck that, we doing this. I'll live that alpha shit, right? I'll live and die. I made this decision. If we not successful, I'll take the blame for this. But we going with me. We ride with me. I want that guy.
Like you heard what he said after that play. He said, "What the fuck we doing?" You heard, like
that's what I'm saying. I want that guy. That I want that shit talking Josh Allen. I want that motherfucker. I want that dude every down. Fuck every game. I want that dude every down.
You want to know what's crazy though? Let's think about this. All the top quarterbacks are struggling.
Yeah. Every single quarterback that they said was top tier coming into the season is struggling or hurt.
Like that's crazy.
Except for maybe Matthew Stafford. You can say Matthew Stafford. Yeah.
Right now though, it's pretty damn ugly. Tonight was ugly.
The MVP
the Dolphins game was ugly.
Nobody said.
What we got to do is we got to dance with the date that we got, man. There's so many dudes that we could have had that we missed on. Fuck it. It's too late now.
We need Kincaid back.
Crying over spilled milk. Do what the fuck you got to do to get your ass in the playoffs and get this shit rolling, bro. Because
accountability has to come first, sir.
I still don't understand, and y'all might disagree. I'm interested to hear your opinion. I still don't understand why we gave up on Amari Cooper so fast.
Curtis Samuel.
They didn't use him. They didn't use him right. They did not use him right.
Neither one of them do it.
We only had 6. We only had 6 games. We only had 6 games to learn how to use them.
That's true.
And then Michael Hoyt tore his fucking Achilles. That really pissed me off.
Normally we would have had 9 games to learn how to use him, but his ass got hurt.
I don't know. It's a shit show. It really is.
The Michael Hoyt injury was probably the most critical injury outside of Ed Oliver, who, I hate the fact that every time Ed is fucking balling, he get hurt. I hate that. And the same exact thing happened to Michael Hoyt. Michael Hoyt was doing some crazy shit, and then that's just wild. But when you on steroids, you put your ligaments and your tendons at risk.
But you see the list.
I'm tired of always having players.
Y'all seen this list with all the receivers that have got since Stephon Diggs done left, right? Well, here's my question to all y'all. I told y'all a couple seasons ago that the Bills should have grabbed a certain receiver then when he was wide open to be gotten. What 2 of them.
What receivers is this?
They're veterans. They're older, sir.
You talking about Devontae Adams?
Yes. How did you see? That's because we've been around too long. Me and Devon been around. I ain't got to say his name. I know you not shaking your head right now, sir. You know how many touchdowns Devontae Adams got right now?
No, I'll take Devontae. I'll definitely take Devontae.
Do you know how many touchdowns he got right now, Daryl?
Over 10.
Damn thing. Oh, I want a young receiver. We're gonna get somebody.
You want to
No.
win the Super Bowl? Do you want to win the Super Bowl, or you want to get
Listen,
young?
I want to win the Super Bowl, but
I'm
sound like you want to rebuild.
motherfuckers that's not.
You sound like you want to rebuild.
I'm with him on that.
You sound like you want to rebuild. So hold
I'm
on.
with him
Time
on
out.
that.
Now, Lasky, don't let him get away with
I'm
this.
with you. I'm with
I'm
you
not
though.
gonna let him influence me to make me even believe. So you would rather have Joshua Palmer and Elijah Moore right now
See,
than Devontae Adams,
bro. He washed up.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He has more than 10 touchdown passes right now. How you figuring out this? Sir, stop
Doesn't Devontae Adams?
Stop this.
Isn't Devontae Adams?
Let me ask you a question.
You saying that because Puka getting all them catches. That's why. But he ain't washed up.
Hey, isn't Devontae Adams the second leading receiver in touchdowns?
Yes.
For the NFL, right?
What? Sir, I would have took D-Hop and I would have took Devontae Adams for what you just grabbed all these goddamn receivers that's on this list. Do you see these receivers on this list?
I can't speak about Devontae Adams.
I'm rolling.
I can't speak on Devontae Adams, but D-Hop actually wanted to be in Buffalo.
You could have grabbed both of them for the money that they done spent on all these.
It means something when somebody wants to be there.
Come on.
I mean, they wouldn't have used him right anyway. Go.
What?
You mean McDermott and Joe Brady?
I cannot. If
Go get a receiver
can't get it right with them two, then he don't need to be no offensive coordinator. I'm sorry. He don't need to be no offensive coordinator.
He don't need to be the offensive coordinator, period. He need to get the hell up out of there.
Take your ass to USC.
Tell Rory, tell Rory to go back to his school, LSU.
Get your ass whooped. Like I don't understand. Sir,
tell him make sure he hires Maul to be the offensive coordinator.
I'm sorry. I'm putting established weapons behind Josh Allen. That's why his years is being wasted. I'm telling you now. To be honest with you, the way it looked now. It looked like y'all shouldn't have got rid of Stephon Diggs. That's what the way it's looking. Diggs shouldn't have went. Diggs shouldn't have went.
He forced his way out.
That's the way it's looking. That's what it's looking
like.
His
way out. I'm not gonna keep somebody that don't.
He ain't forced his way out of nowhere.
I'm not keeping nobody that don't want to be here, man.
He ain't forced his way out though.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not saying. No, he didn't. He just made a bitch fit. To me, you could have treated him like they treated. You could have treated him just like they treated Odell Beckham. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. I don't care how much you bitch.
Or give him the AJ Brown treatment. We don't give a fuck about that. You gonna play on this goddamn team and you gonna roll with us. Period. Point blank. Period.
Or you're gonna lose money every day.
Right. Because at this point, ain't none of these receivers. You can't even get me to believe that. If any of these motherfuckers actually was impactful in making this team better than it was last year, and then I would give you that. But none of them, not a one, is impacting this team to make this team better than it was last year. Y'all already got 4 losses. And
The dude that was making the team better than it was last year is hurt.
Yep.
And his name is Dalton Kincaid.
Yep, Kincaid is hurt. And he always hurt. Hello. He was hurt last year too. That's my thing. Y'all was hurt last year too and still went 13-4. This year y'all hurt. Sir, y'all really hurting this year. Y'all hurting.
We was hurt last year, but when people
hurt even more.
We was hurt last year, but when people came back, nobody got hurt again.
I would have even grabbed Cooper Kupp. I don't give a damn. I want somebody established that could move the motherfucking chains.
We tried to get Cooper Kupp. He didn't want to come to the East Coast.
And I don't blame him. Shit. I don't blame his ass.
They definitely called Cooper's agent. Cooper's agent was like, he's not interested.
Hell no. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, we can always go back and see who we didn't get, who we missed on. Fuck all that. We got who we got. Now we got to figure out.
No, ain't no buck all that. Ain't no buck all that. You gonna say buck all that when you lose again? No. Are you gonna say buck all that when you lose again? No. Answer the question. Are you gonna say that when you lose again? Are you gonna say that when you lose?
I mean, we got who we got. We gonna ride who we got.
Oh my goodness.
We got who we got.
Sound like
fuck
a
all that.
song.
We could have drafted
you sound
this.
Like a Lenny
we could have
Kravitz
signed
song.
them and this whole fuck that whole list. Fuck the game tonight.
You sound like a
fuck
Lenny Kravitz song.
Fuck everybody.
Are
right
you gonna
now.
say yeah? Are you
fuck
gonna
it.
say yeah? Are you
fuck
gonna say?
It.
Are you gonna say yeah when y'all lose again?
Yeah, we probably not gonna go to the Super Bowl, bro. I'm just telling you.
Lansky, tell them y'all tired.
Most
of
the
shit.
problems that we have.
Yeah, I bet. Right now. I bet was objective. They ain't want to listen to me.
I'm trying to listen. They tired of this shit, Daryl. They tired of that. We gonna roll with who we gonna roll with. Dude, you got to take accountability.
I can't. It's nothing I can do about it, man. They didn't want to get it right.
I know you can't. Listen,
they didn't want to get a first round pick for Waddle. They ain't want to. They didn't want to.
Brandon Bean, there you go.
Listen,
I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who got a harder head that's gonna make a softer ass. Pause. Kevin Adams or Brandon Bean.
Hey, Drake.
In this case, I mean, Pagula already done got chewed out. He got chewed up today. Devon, you heard about that, right?
No, I didn't until you said it earlier. I didn't know nothing about that.
He got chewed up earlier. It was not pretty. That press conference was not pretty earlier. I'll tell you that.
Of course, my mic keep dying.
Yeah, that it was not prettier. It was not pretty earlier.
Hey, Drake, you remember what I used to do on Rise Up late night?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All I'm gonna tell you. Listen, okay. All right. The bill. I told you there are certain fireable there are certain fireable offenses to me.
He should have got fired last year.
I'm about to start talking crazy.
McDermott should have got fired last year. I said that last year.
He is the only coach I know. You can't name another coach in history to lose in the same era, same tender, lose to the same team 4 times in the playoffs.
So but yet, hold on. But yet, people said we're close to the Chiefs. How are we close to the Chiefs and we losing them 4 straight times?
Again, I'm sorry. To me, losing 4 times straight to the same team in the playoffs is worse than losing 4 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah. It's how we lost to them.
That's worse to me, sir. That's just me. That's worse. That's why.
Let me ask y'all this though,
man.
Let me throw this little monkey wrench in this. When was the last? Hold on. Let me ask you. When was the last time a defensive coach won a Super Bowl?
Again, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
That should say something.
That does. That speaks volumes. It's been a minute. Because even Sean McVay won the Super Bowl, and he's not a defensive-minded coach. He's offense. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But defense win championships. But running game and defense is what resonates. Remember?
And he's not doing his job on defense. He's not doing his job on defense.
Yeah, exactly. Now we know that it wasn't Leslie Frazier. See, when they were trying to blame him, he got gone real quick. He got gone. He was like, nope. And now you see, it is not him.
Yeah.
The Bills don't have an elite pass rush.
You never have
an elite linebacking core. And they damn sure ain't got an elite secondary.
Nope.
There is nobody on the Bills team that would go to the Pro Bowl this year. Nobody.
That's why we're going to be one and done.
All pros and Pro Bowls. This is the problem. That's the problem. You're playing. You said, do they have talent? They had a talent? No. The answer is no. The answer is no. Josh Allen and James Cook is your probably only two.
Yeah.
And
we have
neither one of them would be all pros this year either. Because they would find a running back better, Jonathan Taylor, and they would probably find a quarterback better that's performed better.
We don't develop people. We don't develop people. That's the problem.
And you don't take enough time to either. So I thought it was a problem when they got rid of Tremaine Edmonds. I thought that was the beginning. You let him stay here.
But we had Milano in his prime though. When he was in his prime. We had Milano when he was in his prime.
Milano and Edmonds were both Pro Bowlers at the same time. So why would you get rid of Edmonds? That doesn't make sense.
They didn't want to pay him the money.
And you should have paid him. See, that's the problem. And you should have paid him. Look what he's doing in Chicago right now. You should have paid him. But
wasn't they saying like he's sucking coverage or something like that? Edmonds.
Shit. No, that's because the Bills didn't preach that with their linebackers unless it was Milano, and Milano was not a great coverer either. That's the thing. They didn't stick that enough. That's the problem. I ain't gonna forget that Travis Kelce beat Milano.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Just send the Bills packing. We ain't about to forget that.
Listen, it's in the X-Files. We're not talking about that. That's in the X-Files.
That's in the X-Files. You funny. That's in the X-Files. Mm-hmm. Nah, that ain't in the X-Files. We still remember that shit. That's just still live and kicking. Nah. We can't.
But yeah, but like back to what you were saying, Edmonds was an actual linebacker. Bernard is not like Bernard is like he built like a safety. Like
Bernard is a hybrid. Bernard is a hybrid. Taron Johnson is a hybrid. You don't have legitimate Mikes.
Terrell Bernard is actually built like Justin Simmons.
Yeah.
He was a linebacker. He was a linebacker / strong safety.
Hybrid.
See, what they tried to do, they try to have Jones and Oliver get to double teams and have them come up and stop the run, but that's not working now.
That's not what they're trying to do. So what they're trying to do is have two interior linebackers that can both tackle and cover. The problem that they've had on third downs is that their linebackers could not cover. And so what you'll see in the packages is when you see your base defense, you'll see a lot of Dorian Williams and Shaq Thompson.
Yeah.
And then when they go to nickel, you'll see a lot of Taron Johnson, and they used to take out Shaq Thompson, but now that Shaq is really, really well versed with with the defense, they'll take out Dorian Williams and preserve him for special teams. And then they'll keep Shaq Thompson in, especially if they have an athletic quarterback, because Shaq Thompson will now be the spy, and the interiors will still be responsible for tackling and tight end coverage. And then right. And then when you go to dime, then you'll see Cam Lewis a lot more. Or when you go to cover 3, you'll see a lot of Cam Lewis. Cam Lewis got burnt today, but I will give the dude credit. He looks light years better than when we last saw him. I don't know what happened when we cut him and wherever he went, but when he came back, he looks. I don't know what type of development he went through, but he looks way better than what he looked before. he has been playing better than Taron Johnson this year. And I don't know if it's Taron Johnson's injury that's holding him back, but I gotta give Cam Lewis his credit where it's due. He definitely got cooked today, but he saved us in some previous weeks. He's looked a lot better than previous years. What I would like to see more of, especially when we play athletic quarterbacks like Drake May, is what they did in the second half with Shaq Thompson, which is scheming Shaq Thompson to look like he's blitzing, but he's really just a spy. Yeah. And because I feel like we lost a little bit. Now, I think the next time we see New England, because Max is playing, as long as Max doesn't get hurt, we won't have the same lapse that we had with Tre'Davious. I like to see Taron Johnson and Tre'Davious alternate on who's the nickel corner, so they don't know who to plan for. But I don't think that Tre'Davious should ever be on the outside ever again because he's just not fast enough.
Nah, he's definitely washed.
He's definitely. I won't say he's washed because he's still tackled, like he still hit. But I was of the mindset before Jordan Hancock and Jordan Poyer started playing well. I was of the mindset that we should have moved Tre'Davious to safety. But now that with both of them playing well, and then our boy what's his name
Bishop.
Yeah, Cole Bishop, with him balling out, we don't need Tre'Davious at safety no more. So you got to keep him at the nickel or the dime. So
let me ask y'all this: don't y'all think Williams and Shaq Thompson been playing better than Bernard and Milano this season?
Absolutely, but Bernard's been playing with 3 injuries. If you ever notice, every time Bernard's right shoulder takes a hit, like even tonight, you saw it. Every time his right shoulder takes a hit, that collarbone and that bicep that he's playing with, he's playing with those are not, and that pec, like those are not injuries that allow for supreme mobility and tackling ability. But I think that the team is saying, well, the next best option as far as what we do the best, you're still better than that person, so we still want you to play. But if we look at it long term, I'm thinking sit them down for the remainder of the regular season. Let the young boys get the experience, and then when we get back to the playoffs, he'll be as close to 100% as we could possibly get him, and then we can make a run.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be done for the regular season
until it's too late. The Bills have a history of letting players play with lingering injuries, and then it be too late, and then they want to make the adjustment again.
It's exactly what happened to Milano when he tore that bicep. That's exactly what happened.
All organizational moves again. That's what I be talking. If we're being honest, they shouldn't have. But if we're being honest, they shouldn't have re-signed Milano. That's for starters. You're too injury prone. You're paying him $18 million. That's a problem.
I'm with you. But again,
let me ask y'all this:
who's the replacement? Who are we going out to get? Because that like if we don't have Milano, we look even worse. Like I've seen the games where Milano wasn't available, and we look even worse against the run when he's not there.
We can find a linebacker.
There's plenty of.
I think we can find a linebacker.
So 2 years ago, when we had the opportunity to recruit Bobby Wagner, and he came in for a visit, we should have never let him leave. Having Bobby Wagner and Matt Milano as the interior linebacker.
I take Bobby Wagner any day.
That's what I'm saying.
I would have even took Preston Smith. He was open a couple of times. Should have took him. I just don't. Again, Buffalo do not pull the trigger on real players that's gonna make impact, and this is why I keep saying this. This is why we keep saying, Devon, you funny as hell. This city is a save-a-lot city with a couple of Wegman with a couple of Wegman contracts. You funny as hell for that. I I think a lot of these organizational moves is biting Buffalo in the ass at this point. Because how do you fix it? My question is, and this is what I asked last week.
Another question.
I asked this to somebody last week, and they couldn't give it to me. They couldn't answer it, and I'm gonna take it as they didn't have the answer.
What's that?
How do you fix the Buffalo Bills to get them right now to the point where they can make the Super Bowl? Fix it. How do you fix it?
You know what? I really hate this.
Right now, at this moment,
I really hate to say this shit. Well, at the moment, I have no answers.
I can tell you how we save them right now. People ain't gonna like what I gotta say. So the first thing you do is you cut Landon Jackson, and you go cut him. I would give you the reasoning behind it, but I'm sure I would get canceled. So I'll just say cut Powder and go get Christian Wilkins.
Oh, I forgot about him. Why we ain't get him?
Because
I know he a fruitcake, but why we ain't get him?
because he likes kissing people on the nipples and foreheads.
Yeah, like doing splits and shit.
Yeah, but bro, go get Christian Wilkins. Go get Christian Wilkins. Go sequester Takeo Spikes to come in and revamp the linebackers' gap integrity. Go get
why your mic off?
Who? Who's mic?
I can't hear you now.
My mic?
Yeah, we can't hear
you. I hear him.
I can't.
You should be able to hear me clearly.
Okay, I can hear you a little bit now. Go ahead, say it again.
I said, go get Takeo Spikes to revamp, because Takeo Spikes used to play with us. Tell him to come in and revamp gap integrity, because Bobby Babbage clearly don't know what he's doing.
Clear.
He gonna get fired. So
yeah. Then you go get
out the door.
Then you bring in Aaron Donald as a consultant to work with the defensive tackles.
Shit.
So he don't have to play, but he's just working as a consultant. Then then you go ahead and
Buffalo, you spend that money to do that?
You go ahead and you call around to teams that ain't making the playoffs that want to get rid of people, and you negotiate paying them behind closed doors for them to cut or release a receiver that they don't want anymore that can actually help us, and you pick that motherfucker up off of waivers. That's how you do that. And I can think of one or two.
I know what they need to do next season.
No, he said right now. He said right now. He said
this season is a wash, man. It's really a wash.
See,
we gotta get lucky, real lucky.
See, that right there.
Why do you think this season is a wash, though?
It's a wash, man. Because we're not gonna go nowhere. Do you really trust that defense?
Okay. Let me say this. Do I trust the defense as currently constructed? No. Do I trust the defense healthy? Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. Hold on. What evidence do we have that they're going to perform in the playoffs?
What evidence do we have that they're not? They've performed in every playoff game except for against Kansas City.
That's true.
And Not the Bengals.
We've only played the Bengals once, and they're not even gonna make the playoffs. So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about like playoff wise though.
Yeah, but they're not gonna make the playoffs, so I wouldn't even be worried about them.
But I want to believe. I want to, but we suck on the road.
Agreed.
So that's why I'm kind of like, that's why I kind of say it's kind of a wash though, because we haven't won on the road, honestly.
If we win one, yes, we have. We won one game on the road against the Jets. If we win one game on the road, if we win one, right,
the Jets, bro.
Our first game as in our if we went to the playoffs right now, we beat it. I think we'd still be the 6th seed. So that means we would be playing Denver. If we go out to Denver and win that game, what is that?
That's a tough matchup.
If we go out there and win that, if we go out there and win that game, what does that do for our confidence?
That's true. That's true. I can't disagree with you on that.
That's a big if.
But that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to go there. Because honestly,
it's not even a big if. And
hold on. Honestly,
reply. It's not even a big if because we bust their ass last year.
But Denver's defense is better than Houston.
Yeah, but their defense is the same as defense that it was last year, and they couldn't do nothing with us in the playoffs. Nick Benito was still there last year. The motherfuckers was still there. And then when we go see them, if we go see them in the playoffs this year, Patrick Surtain might not even beat them.
I got him. Okay, so let me ask you this: do you trust the offense?
Our offense or their offense?
Our offense. Exactly.
Here's what I will. Here's what I will say. I feel like if we are going to go anywhere in the first round and play anybody, Denver is who I want to play. Why do I want to play Denver? Because that is the place that Josh Allen is most comfortable, because that is where the fuck he came from. That is
over the Colts?
Yeah.
You rather play them over the Colts?
Yeah, I would rather play them over the Colts because unlike the Colts, the Denver does not have a elite running game. They predicate their entire success off of throwing the football. We can compete with that. If we have to see the Colts, we have to see fucking Jonathan Taylor in that fucking backup, and we got to see fucking Tyler Warren. That is not a matchup I want. That is not a matchup I want in the first round.
Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman if we went to the playoffs today, Michael Pittman is hurt. We wouldn't even see him.
I don't know.
And Josh Allen came from Wyoming. He came from elevation. So he can get out there and show the fuck out. Not many quarterbacks in the NFL today can do that. We saw Lamar Jackson struggle with that shit last year.
Do y'all got a list of the Bills' remaining schedule?
Yeah.
I know we played Pittsburgh. We still got New England. We still got the Eagles. I don't know who else is after that, though.
We don't play the Eagles till December 28th.
That could be a big game, though. That could be a big game for us.
We played the Jets the last game of the year. We played the Eagles right before that.
Mm-hmm.
We played. We already played Tampa Bay. Beat their ass. We played New England one more time. Yeah. Pittsburgh, New England, Philly, the Jets. Yeah, Pittsburgh, New England, Philly, the Jets. What's that, 4?
Yeah, that's 4.
So we missing one team.
I mean, those could be possible losses, though.
I mean, who we losing to though?
Let me see.
We got the Bengals next week. We got the Joe Flacco Bengals next week. I'm sorry. We got the Steelers next week. We got the Joe Flacco Bengals after that. We got the Patriots after that. Cleveland Browns, Eagles, and Jets. And 1, 2, 3 of those games are home games, and 3 of those games are away games. We play Cleveland on the road. Ooh, another pass rush. Jesus Christ. We might lose that game. Oh my God. We play Pittsburgh on the road. Then we might play Cleveland with Shador starting. Ugh, yuck. We play Pittsburgh on the road. We play Cleveland on the road, and we play the Patriots on the road. We play the Patriots in their house. I am of the mindset that the Patriots game, we are going to win that game because we owe their ass.
I mean, that's a tricky schedule.
Agreed.
Tricky schedule. Because like most of those teams got good defenses. That's
every team on this list, with the exception of the Jets and the Bengals, have an excellent defense.
So
not
it's kind of
not good, excellent.
It's kind of possible we might miss the playoff. I don't want to say I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's possible.
If we get to 10-6, we won't miss the playoffs. So we got to win 3. If we win 3 out of 6, we won't miss the playoffs. I am of the mindset that we will win 4 out of 6. We'll be 11. We'll be 11-5, and we won't miss the playoffs.
When is the last time the Bills beat the Patriots in New England?
2 years ago. Last year.
Yeah, 2 years.
No, they didn't.
Was it last year?
No,
was it
they
last
did not. No, they did not.
No.
New England at home last year.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Didn't we beat them?
In the year before either.
Yes, we did.
Hold on. No. We did lose.
We swept. We swept 2 years ago. We swept the AFC. We didn't.
Hold on. Wasn't that the game when the backups played and stuff last year?
Last year we didn't. Last year we lost to them.
The year before.
Last year we lost to them in New England. The year before
we had the backups in.
Last year they had the backups in. The year
that
before
don't count.
Y'all lost. No. Last year y'all had the backups in. New England won. The year before you lost to New England on that touchdown catch by what's his name? Number 88. Freaking Gesicki. Gesicki caught the game winner on y'all the year before. It was the year before that y'all swept the division, sir. You did not. Y'all have not beaten the Patriots.
No. 2 years ago we swept. 2 years ago we swept the AFC. Dre, I'm looking at it.
No, yeah.
It was 3 years ago.
You talk about the year? No. You talk about the year the Patriots went to the playoff.
Yes, it was 3 years ago, sir. Mike.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago.
Caught the game winner in New England.
Because that was Belichick's last year, though. That was Belichick's last year.
Yes, last year, y'all played. Last year, y'all had the backups in New England.
Wait, hold on.
That's 2 years. That was 24-23. The last time y'all beat New England in
hold on.
was 22.
Hold on. No. Wasn't that the year when the Patriots just ran the ball on us because it was just windy? That was 23? When they just ran the ball on us?
It was 22. 23, y'all lost. Mike Gesicki caught the game winner in 23. Y'all lost. Y'all lost to Mac Jones in 23. And you lost last year to the backup because y'all played backups. So 22 is the last time y'all beat New England. In New England. And I don't believe you beating them this year in New England. I don't. That's just me.
I gotta see. Well,
now if they injured by the time you play them, then maybe.
I don't think we.
But I don't see that. After what I thought,
no. Hold on, they might already win the division by then.
No. I'm telling you, New England about to sweep the Bills. And then guess what? They win in the division. As soon as they sweep the Bills, the division is there. Watch.
Oh no, they already got the division. I'm calling them right now. They already won that division.
I already got
Bills goal should be just to get into the playoffs. That should be their goal.
The New England Patriots have the 31st.
We beat them
here.
In 2022. We beat them in New England.
In 2022, correct?
Correct.
Yes, in 2022.
2022, we swept the AFC East. Period.
Yes, in 2022. Thank you. That's what I said.
And last year we would have swept the AFC East if we would have played our starters, but we didn't play. We didn't play our starters in the last game. That's why we lost that game. So that's the game that Joe Milton played. We don't fucking count that game, so fuck that shit.
The year before that, Mike Gesicki caught the game winner. Mac Jones beat you in New England. I remember clearly, clear as day. I remember that. That was 23.
29, 25, 29.
I know for a fact.
Oh yeah.
I know for a fact because it was crazy. Mad people was talking shit. They're like, "Oh, y'all lost to Mac Jones and the Patriots." Marcus still be talking shit about that.
Lost to Mac Jones lost to Mac Jones. Wait. Lost to Mac Jones and the Patriots. Right? Lost to Mac Jones and the Patriots.
Yep.
Lost to the Eagles, and didn't lose another game until the game against the Chiefs.
That's the year you lost to Mac Jones.
But see, here's the problem though. We was way more talented back there.
But that's the year.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that year. That year was the year after the publication came out that the blueprint to beating the Bills is doubling Steph Diggs in the playoffs. They put that shit. They put that shit in the fucking newspaper with Steph Diggs' hands up in the air.
Yeah,
because Gabe Davis was inconsistent.
23 is the year.
No, Gabe Davis is not inconsistent. He consistently dropped passes.
Yeah. Listen, 23 is the year that they lost to the Jets week 1. They lost to Zach Wilson week 1, and they lost to Mac Jones that year too. And that's the year that Marcus always be talking shit, saying we all lost to Zach Wilson and Mac Jones.
See, that's the problem. We got too many bad losses.
We're always on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. On the wrong side of history all the time. The freaking time. Aaron Rodgers got injured in the first 4 plays of the season. That's 23.
Coaching. Bad coaching. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think we should have resigned Greg Rousseau?
Yes, 100%. Do I think that after we sign him, we should hold him to a different standard? Absolutely. Because we have a history. We have a history of re-signing players that ball out during their contract year, and then we don't hold them to that standard.
I wouldn't have been mad if we let him go. If we would have let him go, I wouldn't have been mad.
I don't think we should have let him go at all, because as soon as he healed from that bone bruise, the motherfucker started playing like crazy again. This is the first game that I haven't seen him like all over the field. This game against Houston.
But he's too inconsistent for me.
It's not inconsistent. Yo, y'all got to read the injury report.
Who's on the field with?
But like that kind of goes back to my point. Why we keep getting injured players?
You should instead of talking about the players all the time. If we are consistently riddled with injured players, look at the strength and conditioning.
I was just about to go there. That's doing that.
You got a point.
Damn
you got a point.
You keep doing that.
Don't always look at the play. Now, if it's one player hurt,
right out of my mouth.
Like think about this.
Right out of my.
If it's one player hurt all the time, that's that player.
Right out of my mouth.
But if it's a myriad of players hurt all the time at the wrong times, you got to look at the strength and conditioning coach.
Yo, Devon, do you remember when they was actually about to put the strength and conditioning coaches on blast? Do you remember that?
Yes.
And for some reason, all of a sudden, it stopped. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody stopped doing that. But I would have kept my foot on their throat. The Buffalo Bills is too known. First of all, they have more preseason injuries than the Lord allow. Then they have more injuries in the regular season than the Lord allow. And I'm talking about this is since COVID. They've probably been one of the most injured teams in the league consistently since COVID. This is craziness at this point when it comes to strength and conditioning. I'd have had my foot on their neck.
Yeah.
If they ever would have been in a press conference. Ever. They are the worst. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're one of the worst, if you ask me. And that's why I said no. When it comes to Rousseau, I said no because I feel like they're going to ruin Rousseau and he's never going to be.
The reason I say we should have signed Rousseau is because Greg actually wants to be in Buffalo. Like we actually talked to Greg. Like he actually wants to be in Buffalo. He loves it. Like getting rid of Rousseau would be like getting rid of Deion. Like they love it. Like getting rid of Ty Johnson. They love it at the crib, bro. They love it in the tent. I'm not anybody like that's the whole thing about the whole Gabe Davis thing that I didn't agree with, bro. I understand that Gabe Davis has had his struggles, but when you talk about people that's built for Buffalo. Gabe Davis, Ty Johnson, Greg Rousseau, Deion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, like those cats, they want to be here. People that buy into that, people that buy into the Buffalo culture.
That's what I'm saying. Gabe learned from leaving Buffalo.
Oh, he talked about it when he first came back. When they put him on the practice squad, he's like, there's nothing like there's nothing like this environment, and like even Tre'Davious talked about it. Like this ain't just Buffalo. This the crib. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde talk about it. This the crib, bro. Like we legends at the crib. So for me, like I'm gonna talk shit about them because I hold them accountable. I'm on my Stephen A. when I talk to them. I'm gonna talk shit about them because I hold them accountable. But outside of the sports talk, they legends to me. They can't do no wrong because those are individuals that go hard for the city. It's not even about the team. It's about the whole gambit of things for them. So I can fuck with that at any time.
Respect.
See, here's another tricky part for next season. Aren't we like way over the salary cap?
Not yet. We got rid of some. We got rid of some of that. I think we might be at like 12.4 over the cap, and some of that goes away because
they're in a better place now. They're in a better place with the cap now.
Yeah, because Curtis Samuels is gone. We don't have the cap hit from Amari Cooper next year. Like it's a lot of like even bringing in Josh Palmer and Elijah Moore's contract actually brought us down because we spaced those contracts out. Renegotiate
crazy contracts.
See, I like Palmer, but he's not a number one. He'd be a good number 2 or a 3.
I'm not paying Palmer $12 million when you could have got D-Hop for 7. I'm not paying. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to bring this up, but Palmer is a 1-play to 2-play person per game. I watched him for 7 weeks make 1 play and couldn't make another. And the week that he did against Atlanta, he got hurt. And they bust their ass, and Atlanta bust that ass. He is not that guy. He's
not a number one.
So first of all, Dre, he made 2 plays. The second one was a pass interference.
Okay. See, okay, all right.
And to be clear, it would have been 3 plays if they didn't call the other one back. He was busting their ass.
Yes, that was his best game.
He was busting their ass, but that was also. But to your point, that was also our first game without Kincaid for the year.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Josh went to the next person that he had the most chemistry with. See, this is a whole nother conversation. Like this is what we like. Now we getting into the stuff that we're not talking about. Josh is real. Like we talk about how great Josh is, and I don't ever want to discredit this, right? But Josh is real big on trust.
Yeah.
Like I watch Brady and Stafford, and they like. Yo, whoever hot that day, I'm giving it to you. Sometimes Josh like MJ. Like if you ain't been with me shooting in the gym, dog, I don't care how open you is.
He missed a couple of nights.
Over the last 6 weeks, yo, think about this, Dre.
They finally get open and you don't hit them.
Bro, think about this. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter against Atlanta. Cook is wide open on the wheel route. Josh look him off. And I'm like, yo, Josh, he wide open. Why would you look him off? Then I thought back to the playoff game against the Chiefs, and the motherfucker dropped that shit, that same fucking route. I was like, oh, Josh, don't forget a goddamn thing, boy.
Yeah.
Josh don't forget shit. He probably looked at James and was like, nah, he gonna drop this shit.
He was like, hell no, I'm not throwing this shit. If it ain't a 5-yard screen that he can run 40, I'm not throwing this shit deep to him. No way.
But here goes another thing. Why don't we throw screen pass?
Yo, wait. Let's one thing at a time. Yo, here go the thing, Dre. He threw the shit. He threw the wheel route tonight and got a touchdown.
I know.
And then, yo, so let me ask you this. You said why we don't throw screen passes, right?
Yeah.
When I put that shit in the chat, why you go against me?
I did.
Yeah, you said they'd be sitting on them shits.
Hold on, that was Yogi.
You co-signed. You co-signed.
No. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Nah, because
y'all said I said why we don't throw the quick routes, the quick outs, the quick slants, the screens, the quick and y'all boys like, yo, they be sitting on them shits.
No,
because y'all said they only rushing 4 and they
I did say that. I did say that shit.
Yeah. And I put in the chat, but I put in the chat as a rebuttal. I said that's exactly what we walked down with in the first drive. So why go away from it? Because they pass rush is crazy. So you got to get the ball out. You got to develop a rhythm with the 3-step drop and get the ball out.
No, I thought you meant like them quick passes, like them little hits, them quick hitches and stuff. That's what I thought you meant.
I was talking about keep the variation, like quick slants, quick outs, quick hitches, the quick screens, the slip screens, the middle screens with the tight end. I'm talking keep the variation, but like 3-step drop and play action that bitch from under the center. Don't give them don't give them the edge of knowing that you're looking for the pass. Get the fuck up under the center against these pass rushers, because when you get up under the center, and that's the thing. Like, people talk about this shit all the time, and me and Dre talk about this shit privately all the time. Bruh, sometimes these media people be giving away shit, especially when they used to play. They be giving away shit, and people just be ignoring these regular ass fans that they never played a game. They just be ignoring that shit, bro. When you get up under the center and you run a traditional pro style offense, these pass rushers, they can't do what they normally do because they got to play the run and the pass. When you doing that shit from the gun and the pistol, bro, they got time to mitigate what they doing. They got time to do that.
I said this. Why didn't we do a read option with Josh?
The read option don't work with Josh because we don't have a speedy fucking receiver that can make the fucking safeties stay honest. They let the safeties come up and help the linebackers on the run plays because we don't have a motherfucker that can stretch the field like that.
That's true.
If we had a motherfucker that could stretch the field like an Xavier Worthy or a fucking Tyreek Hill or somebody, or a Jalen Waddle or somebody like that, you gotta stay honest. And when you gotta stay honest, that's when your offense, the read option on your offense, look like Lamar Jackson and shit. Now Josh ain't no Lamar running the ball. I don't wanna even put them in the same atmosphere. But Josh is a beast. Let's keep it a buck. Josh is a beast. So, I mean, but we don't have nobody to stretch that fit. We don't have a Nico Collins on our team. So that like all of that shit matters. Like if we had a Jalen Waddle on our team, if we had a motherfucker with 4.31 speed on our team on the other side of Josh Palmer, as good as Josh Palmer runs routes, and let me be clear, when that motherfucker is healthy, that nigga Josh Palmer runs excellent routes. I think we overshadow that stuff too. Like, he runs superb routes. Like they did like 2 weeks ago, they did his separation when he's healthy. Crazy. And then you got Kincaid and Knox surveying the middle of the field. Yo, we really, if you got a good offensive coordinator, we really should be dangerous with a guy that can stretch the field on the other side of Josh Palmer. We don't have it. So they could bring up the strong safety, keep the free safety over the top, especially if the free safety got some speed with it. And we put at a disadvantage. And then people want to blame Keon Coleman. It ain't Keon's fault. It ain't, bro. Our offensive coordinator is terrible. He's terrible. Period. But I've been going on for a while. I'm done. And Dre sleep. Dre. Hey, man, this has been Rise Up Late Night, man. Y'all have a great night.
That's why I said what I said about a lot of shit. That's why I said what I said about a lot of stuff. They got to show me different. Man, we've been on the show 4 hours. Wow. Honestly, I gotta get up in the morning. Yo, Lancey, I'm gonna get with y'all. I'm gonna get y'all information, all that, man. Y'all been great tonight, for real, for real. 4 freaking hours. Wow. All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Every time. Thursday nights. Rise Up Unlimited radio show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. I already know. See y'all tomorrow. Alphabets Football Talk Show. Marcus Betts. I'm on to die. See ya.